shopping. All in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. Say this, my mind, and my body. My body says this, my mind, and my heart. My body says, I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is doing well, okay? Oh my goodness. Listen, it's a lot going on, Now, I'm trying to fix my settings. I don't know what is going on with the settings. What up, foot soldier? Hey, girl. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What is going on? It's heating up. It's heating up outside. It's heating up, baby. I haven't even got my coffee yet. I kept putting it off. I was over here editing some videos. How are you doing, foot soldier? I hope all is well, love. I hope all is well. I hope everybody is having a wonderful me. I'm having a beautiful 3-day weekend. Shout out to the replay gang. I was like, let me come on live. Let me come on live. Listen, it's been a lot going on, okay? It's been a lot going on, verdicts of Puffy being dismissed, some of the verdicts being not guilty. You got people meeting up with strangers. You got content creators being mad. Not again what? What? Not again what? What I do? Is my sound okay? I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're having a great day. I miss chit chatting with you. It's been a minute. I know it's summertime. And people outside. People are outside. What you mean, not again, foot soldier? Yo, you got so much going on. You got content creators being, upset about people going wherever they going. It is just so much going on. I don't understand. And you got a lot of people who don't really want to talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm doing well though. I'm just trying to stay cool. I'm trying to stay cool. Okay. Oh, about this heat. Girl, I always told you I don't like the heat. Listen, I'd rather the cold, honey. Hold on. Ooh, I'd rather the cold. But yeah, it's a lot going on. You got people who don't like to. One thing about me, and I think giving your opinion, expressing yourself, everybody have a right to their own feelings and things like that. I just feel like I don't sugarcoat stuff sometimes. Sometimes I just mind my business. But, one thing I do feel is like, I feel like people need to start really, really treating. I know some subbies could be a little out of control. They could be fake, phony, and things like that. But one thing I do know is we have a right to go where we want to go and watch who we want to watch. And some people don't want to keep hearing the same shit over and over sometime. And everybody goes everywhere. And I know as for me, when I'm out and about, I have one device, okay? Which is my cell phone, which I get calls or I ain't about to be traveling with 3 and 4 devices to watch and listen to 3 and 4 streams at the same time. I'm out and about, okay? I know that's right, foot soldier. But people, excuse me, people just gotta understand. Everybody, you can't hold subbies, and I'm a subby. Even though I'm a content creator, I'm a subby when I hit anybody else's channel. Okay. I am a subscriber. I support a lot of people. And half of those people don't even support me like that. Let's keep it real. So, me, my expectations of support and who's going to do this and that, I don't put that type of stuff on y'all because you got a right to go wherever you want. You pay your phone bill, you pay your internet, and yes, you can express your feelings, but to be cussing people out, hell no. I wish a motherfucker would cuss me out on this motherfucker because and I will follow suit. I won't. I will stay the hell away from you. So it kind of got me backing up a little bit because it's crazy how, yes, some people support everybody, but they only support certain people. They don't really support everybody like that. So, I have a different outlook, and you can't expect people to be in every single damn live. And people gonna go where it's popping, you know? Right. I demand my respect for my respect. Absolutely, you better. You better, because I ain't got to be watching a damn thing. If you show me disrespect, and all of that stuff, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm not about to be called a whole bunch of bitches and all that other stuff. I ain't doing it. And I don't care. I don't care who the hell you are. People be pussyfoot, and I'm not going to keep starting off like, oh, I like you, but I like you. Yeah, you know I like you because I'm there supporting. Who else going to be? Now, I'm going to say, people say you got fake supporters who supporting. Me, myself, I can't see me sitting in somebody chat and I don't really like you. Like that's crazy. But I guess people do it. Some people do it. Me, I ain't got time. I move around too. I ain't got time. I'm gonna let you know it's dead ass wrong to be cursing subscribers out. Say that you mad because whatever it is, because I can't see you be where I'm being dragged. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be somewhere where somebody's being dragged. So that's full of shit. I don't understand because if not, then you wouldn't know what the hell happened. You wouldn't know the story. So all of that stuff about people being in amen sections, if I ain't saying nothing bad, even now, one thing I don't do, if you talking about kids and all of that stuff, even if I don't like the person, I'm exiting because I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not with it. I ain't with it. Talking about dead people and all of that stuff. I ain't with it. I'll come back when you on another note. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. Then you got the people who do the very same thing that they get mad about. All of that bullshit. Good morning, birthday May. Hey, girl. Hey. Great live earlier. You got some people on this app who feel so fucking entitled to you not entitled to somebody else's dime. I pay to play. I pay to watch. I pay to play. I pay to have some ad free lives. I pay for that. I'm not. I'm gonna pay you no damn attention. Is what I'm gonna do. Cause so the Sugarfoot, and I'm just saying, YTC, that was wrong. I understand. It's good that you expressed yourself. It is good that you express yourself. You got a right to your feelings. You are absolutely right. But to be calling subbies bitches and cursing them out and getting mad because they somewhere else, well, maybe the hype is over there, or maybe they don't want to hear about Lemon. or the same thing. So we all go different places to listen to different things. So no, it's not, and it's no disrespect, because I do rock with you. I wouldn't have a membership, I wouldn't be over there. And especially people who be in your life, I don't get people like that at none of my channels, okay? I don't get that kind of support. So, I'm not looking for it either, because I don't want that type of, if that's what it leads to, when your numbers drop and you start getting offended and stuff like that, for you to get angry. But YTC, baby, that is not a way to treat subbies, and you have spoke on it. So to turn around and you say that stuff out your mouth, because I was confused when I was in there the other day. You know what I mean? You was talking about all you women bitches. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was talking, wait a minute now. I ain't nobody's bitch. I got offended. Like, wait a minute. So I step back. See, what I do is I'm going to step back a little bit and reevaluate the situation. And then, I heard she was saying, I don't know. All I heard was all you women bitches. I don't want those type of numbers where I'm going to get myself upset and start cussing people out because somebody is on and they probably like their commentary better. But if they spent time and months, I'm talking about, these are people who support you for months and months and months, for a long time. They got a right to go and be free and watch somebody else. I don't think that is fair. It's not fair. There's no such thing as a special kind of subby. A subby is a freaking subby. You may like one subby more than you like the others. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right, and it's not a good look to your brand at all. Okay? I understand people getting under your skin and all that other stuff. Take that shit up with the person who is getting under your skin. But you can't also, my mama always told me, if you could dish it, you should be able to receive it. If you poking and you speaking on other people, they're going to talk shit, and it might not come out as sweet as you saying it, because you don't go left with it. But some people going left with it on here. It is what it is. I just don't like it. I don't. I feel like it's fun. I don't stay anywhere where people cursing out stuff subbies. I really don't. I don't give a damn. I know people be like, well, ain't talking to me, ain't talking to me. It could be me soon. And I don't pussyfoot about what I'm going to talk about either. I don't do that. I'm not going to hide and say, oh, I'm not going to speak with them because I like them, or because it's really none of my business. But what is my business is when I spend time. That be the stuff though. They concerned about short time. But when somebody rock with you a long time, I mean consistent with it, you know what I'm saying? And then just because a few weeks or so they may, waver and go over somewhere else, well, then, sometimes we got to switch it up. I'm not entertaining to anyone. But you can't get mad over people opinion, the same as you're telling us we can't be mad about your opinion. You're right. But I'm not going to curse you out. I wish a motherfucker would cuss me out on here because I'm somewhere else and I ain't there. You don't pay my motherfucking bill. I don't give a fuck how cool and tight you are. If there's action going on somewhere else, I'm going to be there somewhere else being motherfucking nosy. You may not see me in the chat because I don't really go over there, but when something going on and I want to be nosy and go find out, I'm going to go check it out. So, I just think y'all should really think of that shit don't work for everybody. I don't know about other subscribers, but I'm one for one. I'm not tolerating no motherfucking body cursing me out. You hear me? You not gonna call me nothing. You gonna call me Jill, comfort zone, Jill, hey girl, lady, Miss, whatever it is, but you ain't gonna call me no B, and you damn sure ain't gonna be calling me no hoes and all of that. What up, T Daniels? So y'all be having shit fucked up on this app. Y'all be talking reckless. Y'all talk so reckless. People support because they support and they like you. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I don't be interested in every single thing, just like I'm sure people ain't interested in my crafting, my poetry, my cooking, my whatever it is. That shit is crazy. But when people show up for you, that is not a fucking response for you to just talk to. So I'm sick of these CCs talking to subbies crazy. Now, some of them be deserving because they be talking to the content creators crazy. You know what I'm saying? They do. They be talking crazy and reckless. But one thing about it, baby, you ain't gonna fuck over me like that because I don't like it. I don't have a stomach for it. And all that jealousy shit, watching other people numbers and who's who. And cause you can't excuse and say you only talking to certain people because there is a lot. CCs are different because they need to get the no, 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 because CCs ain't different. If they constantly somewhere else and they over there just like the rest of the goddamn subbies, well, you know what? Let's say this because half of y'all content creators get some of y'all information from the subbies as well because the subbies be everywhere. Just like you said, she send you information. Well, how the hell? You know, that means she's everywhere else. She's somewhere else and tuning in. So no, there's no different about a CC being in the same place. Just call it what it is. For me, I feel like, it's a difference. It's a difference because yes, that man is being disrespectful and all of that. Just say it. Yes, he's being disrespectful to you and you don't like it and you want no, but that everybody do it. If you got beef with somebody, shit, Bertha May talk about array of people over there. People who I like. I shit, what the hell? I mean, it is what it is. You can't control somebody's content and what they going to say. And then we all well know too, dear a subby, because subby speak up. Oh, because you don't speak up for me, you should have said something. Oh, so they could get cursed out? That shit crazy. You putting too much responsibility on a free fucking app. Look, are you giving me some of your acid check? Are you cutting me a check for mine? Are you cutting me a check for being present every time you come live? Hell fucking no. And the things people, yes, you right, Foot Soldier. The people allow is crazy because ain't nobody talking to me crazy. Y'all got to make stuff make sense. Without us, you are nobody but talking to a goddamn empty ass chat with no check. If you don't get no views, you won't have no damn assets chat. That's what I'm talking about. If I come and can play you a replay every time, that's good enough. I'm sick of people talking, and this is something crazy. Birthday May, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You talk about a lot of people. If stuff get too uncomfortable, I just leave. But if somebody gives good commentary, they give good commentary. I'm going to motherfucking watch, whether you like it or not. So dismiss me with these demands and controls and talking about people crazy is one way to express yourself and say, hey, listen. And then people condoning and acting like it's okay. No, you don't speak to nobody like that. I'm not nobody's child, okay? My dad is gone. He's gone on to glory. My mama is good in here and vibe. And she ain't gonna talk to me crazy either. Okay? Ain't no way in hell I'm going to sit there. And then it's like, yeah, you shouldn't have no faves. I have favorite people who I like to watch. And I do watch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, listen, it's okay. It's okay if you are not somebody's cup of tea. You can't get mad. And you can't stay in. Listen, when I've watched and I see how a lot of things work on here, I see people numbers go high, they numbers go low, they numbers go high, low, high, low. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't going people all the time. It's new meat, new entertainment, new content that comes around. People want to check it out. They have a right to. They're paying their own bills. So I know I was feeling some kind of way. And then the more I keep hearing the expression, there's no excuse for that kind of behavior. There's no excuse, especially when you ain't doing it to the people who really coming at your neck and who really do disrespect you. I don't see that fever for that those people, but people because they no, and it's not right. So I'm just speaking. I don't feel comfortable with that. I support who the hell I want to support, and I'm especially when think about see they forget about the time that you've been in there day in day out, day in day out. Every time you hit your live, they're there. Every time I don't get that fucking support either. um but I ain't mad. I mean, let's be real. I'm not mad at it. So how dare that's what I be looking at the people who talk like that and speak on those levels and mad because people don't show up. So that's why I don't do stuff with expectations. If you gonna come on here and do a show, do the fucking show. Don't look at the numbers. Just come on, do your damn show and click off. Take a break. Some people need breaks. That's what I think. They deprive and sleep. They on here 24 fucking 7. You can't think. Your brain need to be able to rejuvenate, refreshing. That's where the crankiness come on and people's going crazy. That's what's really going. You know what I'm saying? You get it, it's not sleep deprivation going on. People are on here sleep deprived. They up 24/7. No sleeping, no nothing. And so you start cutting up and you think people, then the delusions start kicking in. You think over here, people talking about you. You start imagining shit when it's not even none of that going on. It really isn't. So, just respect the people who really been there for you. For real. Don't think about the short time that they ain't there. Think about they riding out for, we ain't even talking about months. I'm talking about for years since I've been over here. Since people giving commentary, you see the same people in the chat. I've been messing around over here for a long time. And I see the same people. So just because they skipped a few weeks or a month or two or went and decided to choose somebody else and yeah, they'll be back, or something like that. But what happened to all the other mornings or nights or noons and every time you click the button that they were there? So I just feel like it's not fair. It's not fair. I don't like it. I don't like that disrespect. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because ain't nobody, especially when they not disrespecting you. I ain't sugarcoating that shit. I ain't going for it. I wish a motherfucker would come on here and cuss me out talking about go back over there. Child. So that was wrong. It was just wrong. And I just feel like, listen, we are all adults. We pay our own bills on here. I don't like that because I'm a content creator. I ain't never gonna be treating nobody talking about some you weren't over here, so F you and all of this other stuff. Come on, what are we in high school on here? Child, that's why you got to have your own mind. You got to have your own mind and, keep it real. And I'm not about no faves, not no faves to where you disrespect me. I got my favorite shows. I got my favorite people who I like to watch, and I'm not for everybody. I don't give a fuck who comes over here and who don't. I appreciate those who are here. And I do know I have a lot of cloud surfers. I got a lot of people who just come back and hit my replay. I ain't worrying about it. But come on, y'all letting this app take it. And then the first thing, oh, I'm not like that. I'm not like this. I'm not still talking about YT, but you get a lot of people. Oh, in real life, I'm really sweet. In real life, I don't do that. And then you'd say, oh, I don't do that. This is wrong. And then y'all turning around and doing it to people. That shit crazy. There's no excuse for none of that madness. Okay. So I just don't. I'm not, and I'm not gonna give a chance. So when you think about you gonna curse me out, I wouldn't give a fuck if you listen to it or you not. I'ma curse your ass out if I feel like it. If I feel like it, cause some people ain't gonna speak on like somebody still talking about me. Girl, go sit your goddamn garbage pail ass down somewhere. I ain't stunting you. Go about your business. Take care of your home, not other people. You know what I'm saying? Not other people taking care of your home. Okay? But 45 got something for y'all. Y'all gonna have to get out and get a job. Okay? Cutting them food stamps. Sorry for the people who really, really, truly need it, but that's just a surface. That's just for something to get you by until you go get a job or do something for yourself. But that ain't for you to live off of. Okay, it ain't for you to live off of. It's for you to get by. You're having a hard time. Shit, I got food. I wish I could still get food stamps, but it's a temporary fix, not a permanent fix. Temporary housing. Temporary different things is temporary, not permanent or necessary. So you stay over there and keep talking and keep talking and keep talking because you can't fuck with nothing over here that I got going on. Okay? Nothing at all. Absolutely. First of all, we is nowhere comparison. I ain't on here trying to prove nothing to people on YouTube. I ain't on here trying to make a life on YouTube. I ain't gonna come on here proving nothing to none of y'all got daggone birds on here. Okay? None of that. Anyway. But yeah, y'all gotta fix that, CCs. Before you have no support. No support me, no goddamn check. You ain't gonna get no check. Okay? Unfortunately, that the people who really needs it will suffer. That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, I feel sorry for the people who really, really need it. You got people who worked hard all their lives, and they need that supplement. They need that. The elderly needs it. The disabled needs it. You know? Cause they ain't sitting there, they ain't going up, running up they goddamn food stamp bill to go on a challenge to cook food on here to then be humiliated and get cussed out and shit. They trying to really, really feed their family. They family need that food. They ain't on here buying no goddamn shit to come on here to say who cooked the best brown chicken. Yeah. They need that shit because their family is really, really hungry. All right. So that's the shit. They ain't on here flexing and flexing. But see, the flexing is it's about to be bye bye. Okay. That flexing is gonna be bye bye. All right. So don't worry about me. Ain't nobody jealous. Ain't nobody jealous of no damn body. Bertha May, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even know she was talking about me over there. I really didn't. What she need to put on her list is this and add to that. That's what you need to do. Put that on your list. Okay? Put that on your list. Put that on your list. Okay? Put that on your list. All right? Cause that's what we doing. Put that on your list. And leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Because I ain't got time for it. I really don't. You are so delusional and ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Anyway, what's up, y'all? But that's what I want to come to. Y'all better start respecting people for real, for real. Stop disrespecting people on here like that. I'm sorry. All right, I dropped the link. I'm done venting because it's kind of crazy on here. Y'all losing y'all fucking mind on this app. This is a fucking app. And the things people will do to, um, for numbers and views and attention seeking. It's just really ridiculous. Now, this meeting up with people, see, I'm nervous. I ain't meeting up with nobody on here. Even the people who I speak to all the time, it's a little nerve wracking. I'm nervous, and Nate gave a prime example of, that dude sound crazy. He didn't even know why he wanted to meet up. He was drunk. Anything can happen. And we just was talking about this over there at Brenda's. Like, y'all can't be meeting these people. I could see if y'all at least built a little rapport on here for a few years. Like, I'm gonna meet some YouTubers on here. And trust me, it sure ain't a lot of motherfuckers over here in that sector who be on here doing crazy shit, okay? Recording people and doing this and sending DMs and doing all of that. No, I ain't got time for it, okay? But y'all gotta protect yourself, and especially you got children, your family and stuff like that. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta do a little better. Foot soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey boo, hey. What's
Hey,
up?
it's been a minute. How
I
are you?
know. Why can't I see you?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. This
Are you?
setting is crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Is this?
Huh? I can't hear you, foot soldier. We lost her. Yeah, don't be meeting these weirdos on here, y'all. Protect yourself. You got children, man. Anything could go left. I just finished talking about this on Brenda's panel. About you just never know who you meeting on here. It's too crazy. I'm glad you guys okay though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nothing happen to nobody. Foot soldier?
Is this restream?
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't like me.
Restream been cutting. What up? You got it, chill. Yeah.
Hey, you
So,
gotta chill.
so you haven't been watching, huh? Foot soldier. Oh God, Restream be cutting up. You gotta chill. Hey girl, you was over there jamming, barbecuing with the papes. Barbecuing with the peeps. I was in here trying to correct some stuff, but yeah, y'all just got. I don't know. This app is just crazy. I don't know why Restream be cutting up like that. Restream is something. But I ain't come on here for a long time, just a short time. I haven't been live over here, but I just said, y'all got to start treating, people, your supporters a little better. That's all I know. I can't speak for what everybody else like and don't like, you know. I'm just speaking for myself, really. That was just not a good look. And I was like, damn. And it's even times because I feel it coming. I feel it coming sometime. People just, mm-mm. Well, I'm just not the one for it. It keeps kicking you off. I don't know why. But yeah, support your. I mean, I get it. Some of these supporters is rude and disrespectful. I get it. Trust me, I get it. They can be rude, but that's who you give that energy to. But when you on here and you play a thing to make content, like right now I'm making content, hey, if I get cussed out, hey, it is what it is. But I'm just speaking the truth. I'm speaking about me because I am a subby, okay? I am a subby. I'm also a content creator. And I see from both sides, there is no difference. People going to support who they want to support, and they should be able to do it freely without thinking that you're going to get cussed out for it. But y'all subbies, y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all put up with that shit if y'all want to. Okay? Y'all put up with that shit if you want to. Not I. What up to T Lounge? Hey, girl. Hey, see you over there doing your diddy thing, girl. Them kids was working my Yeah, y'all put up with it, but I'm not putting up with it. Y'all be doing too much. Y'all expect too much for nothing. Pay me, damn it. And even if you pay me, I ain't taking it. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy. Pay me. What are y'all doing for these for these subbies to take abuse? Now, some of these subbies like the abuse. Okay? Some of these subbies do like it. They like that throwing around. I say day one, don't call me no bitch. Don't call me no hoe. Don't call me out my name. None of that. Okay? But some of these, I know you glad it's over. Well, now the real work began because the real content began. Now they're gonna be fighting back and forth to T Lounge. Yeah, what is these subbies getting for all these expectations? What y'all giving? What y'all giving? I just want to know. What, a highlight? Is that what they getting? They getting a highlight on the screen? They getting, hey boo, I love you. Shit, baby. Y'all be throwing around that love too. Shit. Y'all don't love these folks. Y'all don't know these folks, okay? What is the subbies getting? And this ain't only for YTC. This is a lot of y'all content creators talking crazy on here. Okay? All this is a lot of I'm talking about in all sectors. I see this going on in all sectors. Mukbang, beauty, T sector, the entertainment sector. So I'm not just talking. This ain't just no YTC thing. This is I see a lot of content creators do this. So this ain't just only talking about no YTC. I got cussed out and my channel got flagged. I'm over these old farts bothering me. Hey, with this old fart stuff now. Okay, ain't nothing old. Ain't nobody old. When I respond, that's when they want to flag my channel. I'm sorry that's happening. And then hey, it is what it is. What up, Linda B? It's just too much going on anyway. But y'all, we ain't getting paid. I ain't, and I even if I was getting paid, it's still a fuck you if you think you gonna talk to me crazy. I don't want your money. I ain't taking no money to be abused. Okay, so YTC, I hope you don't get offended. Well, you probably don't watch, like you said, you don't watch when people speak or anything like that. You rarely watch anyway, but anyway. I don't get offended, hon. I'm not dogging. I'm just expressing my feelings as a subby because all them bitches and women, bitches, all you women, I'm speaking to the women, you bitches and all this stuff. That shit is not cute. You don't want nobody calling you out your name. You don't like disrespect. Don't disrespect other people, okay? And that's just simple as that. I'm just speaking the truth. Everybody else sugarcoating it and all that stuff, but yeah, it's all good. I know. I know you who you just said you sick of you said old farts with an S. So I'm just saying, hey, I was joking with you. You gotta chill. So yeah, I enjoy everybody's channel. I support a lot of people, even when you don't get the same back. But you can't expect. People only support those who benefits, right? Who get the numbers. And sorry, I'm not a part of the number game, so it's okay. Oh God, I ain't a part of the number game. It's okay. Okay. and I'm fine with it. You just being honest more than others would do. Yeah, I am. I'm just being honest. That's me. Shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because I like somebody. Hell no. Just stopping by to say what up. All right, boo. Enjoy your day. Stay warm. Stay cool and hydrated, baby. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Okay. Yeah, she said she old farts, but she wasn't talking about us. No disrespect to other ladies. You gotta chill. You know I was only playing with you, girl. Have a good day, T Lounge. Stop coming. Anyway, I'm off of here. What up, Vibrant? People just make excuses. Jill, stop. I don't like being disrespectful. You gotta chill. People like to make excuses. Ain't none of these stuff excuses. Okay, Vibrant. I don't understand none of that. None of that. Don't talk to me crazy. Fuck that. We grown. We grown. She did put a name on it. Foot soldier. We grown around these parts. Okay? We are grown. So, yeah, I wish a lot of people put a name on. People be thinking like, oh, you should say a name. No, I don't have to say a name all the time. But when you start cussing people and shit, yeah, you need to be specific because we all subbies, even though we content creators. Shit, all of us subbies. Because, the moment I feel disrespected, the moment I'm cutting your ass off. Moderator, supporter, you see that other one, yeah, she supported and looked out for my poetry competition, but you got to go when you disrespected me. Ain't no money on it. Ain't no money, no dollar worth my respect. Okay? My worth. I'm more than a super chat. I'm more than a cash app. Okay? I'm more than a sticker. You get out of line, you ain't got to worry about me. Period. Have some self respect. Up here kissing people ass and don't want to speak. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all look crazy on here. And I get it. Everything don't need to be spoken on. But y'all taking up for all of this that like it's cool. Ain't nothing cool about none of that shit. Okay? Are you coming for me? I will always say a name. Fuck these. Y'all ain't here cutting up. Well, y'all enjoy your Saturday. I'm about to go I'm ready to go eat. Heat me up some food. I didn't grab my coffee, so that's what I'm about to do. What's the noise? Are you outside? I don't hear any noise. I don't know. Oh, my fan. I'm fan. I sit with my fan under me. Listen, I'm a lady who's going through menopause, okay? I'm on AC, fan, and all that, okay? Oh, I was banging this thing. I was banging something. Sorry. I was banging something vibrant. My bad. What? What's that noise? Are you outside? You still here? I was banging this you know how some people talk with their hands. So I was talking and I was going like that. I'm sorry. I was banging this card on the desk. Dang. You can hear all that vibrant. Zing. You can hear all that. I was banging something. But yeah, I got my little menopause fan sitting here too, circulating. And then had this card and I was banging it. I was banging it and talking. My bad. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful Saturday. I'm gonna enjoy my 3 day weekend. I got some more videos to edit so I can push them out over here at JCZ Craft Vlogs and more. And sorry, my bad. Foot Soldier said, "You calling us old, girl?" She said, "Who you calling old? Who you calling old?" Yeah, I'm enjoying my 3 day weekend. That is the best thing about the 4th of July is I get the day off and I get to enjoy 3 days and enjoy myself. So that's the best things that, y'all better take care of yourselves. Okay? Don't take nothing for granted. Start stocking up your cabinets. I heard it too, but I was running for foot soldier. Stock up your cabinets and stuff like that. Get your little stuff because it's about to be uh, rough. We on a rocky road, y'all. We're on a rocky road. Stay prayed up. If you can help out anybody else, please do so. Stay tuned for trivia. I'm trying to, you know. Foot Soldier says she is not trying to come for you. Don't tell no lies on her. Yeah, and y'all pray for everybody. Okay. 3 day weekends. Yes, it is. So, it's all about having fun, having some delicious food, and spending time with my family. You know, um, I have my family reunion is this weekend, and I don't be going. I don't be going. I need to. But yeah, so my family reunions this weekend, they kept aggravating me all year long. Like, you ain't coming, you ain't coming, you ain't coming. No. See, the same way I am, I don't play with my family. I damn sure ain't gonna play with these folks on here. You got me plucked up. I ain't playing with none of y'all on here. Cause you got numbers. Because you got views, because you got this. Get the fuck out of here. I get that attention in my real life, okay? I'm not putting up with none of your stuff. Just read my book. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to get out of here. Hey, about to get out of here. What you doing? Just read my book. What's going on, girl? I don't know why Foot Soldier tried to come up here with me, but she said Restream kept kicking her down, and I got rid of my StreamYard. So I need to. Uh, Only time I use StreamYard is when I am, on somebody else's panel. Cause I'd be damn if I pay for $50. I don't even want no subscriber paying that. I don't want no my bestie paying it. I don't want my mama paying that. Not for no stream. Hex no. Right. Number, views, and crafting room. Right. Numbers, views, and crafting room. See, and then when you start aligning yourself to certain people, you know, aligning and tightening yourself. So then you got to start creeping, tiptoeing. You can't address stuff and you got to play nice. You want to sit with the cool kids who ain't really, anyway. That shit crazy. That's for the birds. You don't stand alone. A lot of people pop that shit and be like they stand alone. Okay? You ain't standing alone. Hey, just read my book. I was about to get out of here.
Oh, okay. I heard you say that the restream was dropping, so I wanted to see if it would still do it.
No, you good. It's just Foot Soldier for some reason. I don't know why Foot Soldier. Later, you gotta chill. Thanks for stopping by. It was just Foot Soldier for some reason. She every time she yeah, the crafting room. Just read my book. You know she messy as hell. The crafting room, you gotta chill.
Okay.
Yeah, cause yeah, cause we got something to prove, girl. These folks could kiss where the sun don't shine. Okay,
Yep.
ain't nobody got time. I enjoyed you and Room Shaker last night. I had to go to bed, girl. I was tired. I logged off. I was like, I got to go.
I got sleepy too after, but I had fun too. It was fun. Just talking, but yeah,
What
I
happened yesterday? Tell us what happened. You
oh
gotta chill. Tell us what happened. Yeah, I was just on here talking about, these disrespectful people on here. You gonna catch the replay though, but I mean,
yeah.
if you feel like it, but I'm cool. I gotta keep myself afloat on the Most High God. That's the only person who got me
There you go.
wanting to do anything different in my life. Not these people on here, okay?
Yeah.
And when I feel like I need a change, I'll make one.
So how you doing with your new members? Yeah,
Child, I ain't been in there since. I said, ain't nobody tell me.
I didn't even notice when I said I did not know. I'm like, who's she talking about? What's she talking about? Then I had to put my head down. I said, oh Lord.
Cause I was in the live and I couldn't see. And I said, wait, YouTube ain't shot. And I kept saying, ain't nobody said a damn word. Ain't
I
nobody said
didn't
a damn word
notice.
on the live. I said, why I'm only could see four of the gifted members. Child, when and because I got that her ass blocked.
That's
And
why you can't see.
right, that's why I couldn't see. So I went and I'm on there and I'm just sitting there in there doing stuff in my background. And next thing you know, I was like, who? Why are you even still subscribed? Because I know definitely you could get it and not watch, right?
Uh-huh.
But I thought for
It's just that
sure,
feeling, you know?
huh?
It's just that feeling that you get like I don't know, it would get like I would feel it's like if I found out that Dovey had a membership to my channel. You know what I mean? Like, why are you here?
But I'm still, cause
Yeah, as long
still
as
do my
everything
thing.
goes cool. Yeah, just go, yeah. And it's not like it's gonna restrict you from anything or whatever, because anything you say,
Oh, I say up
yeah,
front shit.
right.
Front.
So it's not like
And I don't be back there talk. That's not what we
right.
do back there. So we
Nope.
have conversations, we have fun. It's all about uplifting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna be doing things on another level though. I ain't gonna be talking about my plans and things
Yeah.
until they get up out of there. Damn. Cause
And
they
look, the most they can get over here is the secret recipe to the Krabby Patty. They're gonna have to, they gonna have to do SpongeBob SquarePants type of shit.
And then Bertha May was telling me earlier today, talking about, she said, I stole the poetry competition from her now. Child,
Wait a minute.
these folks is crazy as hell. I didn't even know you. I don't know you, girl. Been
Are we
doing
coming
this
up
for
on the
3 years.
third
How
annual?
I
Yeah.
stole that? This is
I'm
about to
like,
be the 3rd year.
girl, you a thief, girl. You
I
stole the
said,
poetry
these chicks need
competition.
to go find their family and go get loved on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you is just tired. You just tired. Okay. She better
Where
go.
did that come from? Now that was really out of left field. I've never heard of that before.
I
That
didn't either. Child, that's what Bertha May told me this morning. I said, what? I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
jealous, and I
odd.
stole the poetry competition from her. I heard her talking about it on somebody's panel. Child.
Girl.
I said, wow. When you
Okay.
could just straight up lie like that, yeah, I can't be bothered. How he say it? I can't be bothered. I
Well,
can't
how
be
he
bothered.
do over there? I heard somewhere that is are his mods upset with him or something? Is that correct?
Oh,
I
oh,
couldn't be bothered.
oh, girl, what ain't going on? Girl, the mods and things, they always over there, some fighting, child. I
Okay.
don't know. I tried to follow. I missed it. I missed it. I tried to peep in. I went over at Ben's, and then I was trying to tune in because we were all at Sheila's, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, yeah, and I was asleep. I woke up just so I could start my ribs. I was asleep. So when I woke up at 1 in the morning, I wanted to start my ribs, and then that's when Sheila went live. So I don't know. I missed all of that, and I was trying to catch what Benz was saying, but it was like, oh, something something, and it was asking him, and child, I don't know, child. So I don't know. I missed it. Oh God, they always going through something with the mods and something, they need to, I said he need to close that goddamn what is it, Discord shit,
Oh, the Discord. I
child.
don't understand. Well, I mean, people can do whatever they want, but if you got the same people in Discord that you have on YouTube, what's the point in going over there if you
Because
still
they were watching movies and stuff. See, that's why I said I wanted to
oh,
do. So
okay.
yeah, I mean they watch. I mean I'm not gonna knock it. I'm just saying, but it'd be too much. I got too much empty space. But I know when they first started, they were back there watching movies and
Yeah, that
stuff
sounds
like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to do. Remember when I was saying that? I wanted to watch movies and stuff,
Yeah.
so we could come back and talk about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't want. I don't need no drama, baby. I don't need.
Can you see who joins you on Discord? Like, do you have to?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You have control.
All right.
I wouldn't share that anyway, but yeah, you do. As they said, you have control. Um, I was thinking about doing Twitch, or I don't know, but I don't want to pay for another service. Should
Oh,
I
it's not
pay?
free.
What? Oh, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know about Discord, but I know Twitch and stuff like that. I don't know if it's not free. I didn't look into it. I just was reading streaming different streaming avenue like where you could watch movies, and they
Hmm.
got all the list of those on there. So I don't know if you have to pay for it or not. I don't have no clue.
Mm.
But I just want for movies. Okay?
Right. Right.
Movies, and we getting the fuck out of there, and we come online and talk. Okay? Cause
And see, that sounds like fun.
that's what I'm saying. I like that. Like sit back, watch the movie, and come and talk about it. Like I would have loved for us to all watch Sinners together.
I'm
Um,
still on the fence about that.
Me
I don't.
too. I don't know if I want to watch it. I told Olivia the uncle that today. I mean, the other day and today, I said, yeah, I was thinking about it. I don't know if I want that in my spirit. I don't know, but people saying it's not like that. So, mm,
Yeah, I do want to watch Straw. I'm gonna watch that. See if I can get baby girl to watch it with me. Girl, I'm chewing on
well,
these
that's
old.
on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
they
on.
said Sinners is on there too, right?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No, Sinners is on Amazon, but you gotta pay for it.
Now you know what? I think is it on Amazon? Is it like the
Amazon
Paramount?
Prime.
Oh, Amazon. I think I have that for free. It came free with one of my memberships. Like I do a I had a I do the Walmart membership and I have Amazon Prime. And with those you get Paramount channel free and I think you get the movies that come on Amazon Prime free. I
Hey,
think
Levon. Hey, girl. Hey. What you say?
I'm gonna check and see. I think that it's
Last time I checked, like I'm looking now, Sinners is you get free movies on there, but
mhm.
some of them are charged. You get charged. So
Oh,
Sinners is not. Yeah, Sinners is still. Yeah, they're
okay.
still charging for it. I've been looking, and I was gonna rent it because to rent it is 9.99, and to buy it was 20. I don't mind buying it,
Mm-hmm.
or anything like that. I mean, I don't mind, but um, yeah, but I would like that. I would like to do that. Oh shit! You know,
What
I
about
forgot all about my damn. Let me go. Hold on. Hold it down for me. I
okay?
forgot about my delivery.
Oh, go get it, girl, and deal with those porch pirates. You guys, I am eating some chicken nuggets that I made yesterday. Oh my goodness, when I tell you they are so good. Oh, they're so good and juicy. Mm. And I did some waffle fries, some seasoned waffle fries, and I made a dipping sauce. And it is so good. They are so good. Uh. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting my last chew in. So, I am actually going to finish my bench today. It's been painted white. I need to take a picture. I want to do it like you do the one, two, threes, like the slide on the community wall. So I want to do one picture with it just painted white. The next picture, in the mid decoration, and then the third picture complete. So I don't know why I'm having issues with uploading pictures to YouTube because I take them with my phone, they go into my Google Photos, and when I try and upload them onto YouTube, it can't find anything. It keeps saying it can't find it. So everything that's on in my photos are also in my Google Drive. I go to open my Google Drive and there's nothing there. So what am I missing? Look at the this cat. Look, I just said look at her, and before I completed it, she stopped what she was doing and turned around and looked back. She wants to go in the closet. Go ahead, open the door for me. She just loves going in that closet. She'll go in there, stay for a while, and when she's done, she'll come on out. And the head of the house, Miss Sugarfoot, is taking a nice little nap. She's stretched out with her eyes closed, but her ears are twitching.
I'm back.
Uh,
Woo!
did you run?
I did, cause I don't know why I'm running. You know, I'm so crazy. I was like, wait, I forgot, cause when I went to go click on another tab, the alert was like, bing. I said, "Oh shit! How dare they not even? Why you not calling me? Why you steady messaging me on the app instead of calling me on my damn phone?"
Oh, they call you?
No, they weren't. No, busy messaging me, and I couldn't hear it. They was messaging me on the app instead of, bless you,
Thank you.
instead of on the phone, like texting me or something.
Oh, okay, okay,
And
yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even hear it. Child, these
Mm-mm-mm.
damn fools.
I was trying to do what was that I was trying to do? I was trying something. I was having some issues logging into my account some, on an account. I call, stay on hold, listening to cheesy music for about 15 minutes.
Mm,
Excuse me. And when I got through, the first thing did you know what they told me to do? Go to
what?
the app. I said,
Go to
wait a
the
minute,
app.
go to the app.
Child. Child.
Okay.
Upload what photo? Oh, your picture ain't there.
Oh, not oh. I'm glad you said that. Oh no, the photos to YouTube. I want to do 3 pictures from my bench to upload, but every time
For your
when I take the
bitch.
pictures, excuse me,
What?
yeah, the bench we did.
Oh, bitch. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
I
That
said
no,
upload. Yeah, I was lost. Okay, sorry.
that rolled out way too smooth for me to be saying that.
Right. That's why I'm like, wait a second. I was like, wait, are you being messy again?
And then see,
Oh shoot. Okay, and what happened?
well, they go into my Google Photos. So when I try to put them onto YouTube, it's not there. So everything I said, well, they're also in my Google Drive. I go and open my Google Drive, and there's nothing there. It's
Mm.
not there. Now, if I look at it on my phone, I can find it just like that. Excuse me. If I actually open it on my laptop, I can find it like that. But something in between trying to get it from my Google to YouTube upstream. I mean, YouTube upload won't. It loses something in between there.
Hmm. Oh, I don't know, cause I don't be storing stuff on my Google.
Yeah, see, all of my stuff goes directly to Google Photos, and after a certain amount of time, they'll go out. They'll go to my drive so that I can clear out and make space.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's everything, and I mean, when I tell you, excuse me, hold on a second, let me get something. Hold on.
Okay. What's up, Lavon? Are you having a great weekend? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, Lavon. Lavon, I was lost. I was like, wait, yo, bitch. I was confused. I was so confused. I was like, your butt? Oh my God, that is too funny, though. That's too funny. I was so confused. I was like, yo, what? Yo, what? And so yeah, I don't really. I used to, um, and I think well, it'll ask me, and I don't because everything go to my iCloud because I have
Okay.
everything on. I mean, all my devices is Apple, so um, that I don't even really use the Google thing, and especially after I found out, with I don't know. That Google stuff, yeah, I don't know. They be doing too much. And I don't be in all those places. Like, so
Mhm.
I want to make sure my shit is secure. I don't want to mess around. Who was telling us that?
I'm
Um,
going to tell
uh,
you this. Apple collects more information because I'm telling you, it was so ridiculous. My mom, excuse me,
no,
wanted
wait,
to.
wait. Let me hold on one second. I'm
Mhm.
talking about, yes, it collects information,
A
but I'm
lot.
talking about being unlocked to the public. See, yeah, Apple is secured where there is public ain't getting your stuff like that. But with somebody, who was that? What is her
What
name?
it do?
Curio
That
Lover. Curio Lover said she set up her thing, her device. Curio Lover one time. This was like about a year or so ago. She was talking about that, and where she wanted to set up where pictures and stuff, and
mhm.
she was getting other people photos. And
Oh,
it
yeah,
is
no.
because if you don't unlock that, some of that is open. People could just go to Google and find your photos. If you don't really go through your settings and see, I don't use that like that. So I don't never want them to do an update. And next thing you know, all your my shit is out there like that. Oh hell no.
But you know, that's what happened to the iCloud a few years back when Jill Scott her nudes got out. There was
I didn't hear that about iCloud.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Who there were a whole lot of people. But I'm gonna tell you what I really think happened there. I think somebody that wanted to know because it was certain celebrities' pictures. And I'm thinking, so why just well, I guess you make more money off of
But
celebrities than
somebody had to have access.
that's what I was thinking, but they
They
said that
did
it
because
was
it doesn't work like that. It does not
something
work like that. Mm-mm.
something did happen with that cloud though. It did.
They had to have access. And see, that's why no, even my kids don't have access to, and not that I have anything that they can't see, but
Mhm.
I don't want no mistakes. Even with that Google thing, see, because me and my child, we are, because since she was a child, she's all right. I seen to a week ago on Ronnie Q's, I think, Carrie a Lover.
Yeah.
See, my daughter have access because, of course, I had control over all of my kids' stuff. So they email, they still have their old email addresses and all of that. And I could see certain stuff. It pops me up with that Google. So that's why I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like it, especially with photos and stuff, because I had to tell her. I was like, if you don't turn that shit off. Because it
Yeah.
was one time it was on. So yeah, I don't play with that Google photo stuff. No. Mm-mm. No, and
Yeah.
it was open. I seen it. I said, "Oh hell, this was a few years ago." She was like, "What? I just want to no,
Yeah.
or
I do
get
this
the
too.
hell off of my Google account because that's all of our shit."
And I also don't like that turning on locations.
Oh
Um,
no, my
yeah,
that
that
we
was
got locations. Oh no, not on apps, no, but we can
no
see each other's location.
right.
Yes.
That's something different.
But
Yeah.
no, that location, I do not have that on my photos. I don't have that on
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm
You
like,
don't
why would I
even
give
know.
you a guided tour to where I've been and where I'm going and where I am?
But some people like that. They be posting it. And I'm like, y'all crazy. I'm like, they don't need to know this stuff. I was like, see, but you know what? A lot of people, I'm going to be honest. I only know that because I started hanging over in the beefing sector. So I would have never known a lot of this stuff that people do this. So
Yeah.
some people are naive to that because I did not know a lot of shit. Okay,
I didn't know
so
about people tracking you through your Cash App, but I found out.
mm,
And see, now there's There's a Cash App out there that's a duplicate. That's why I'm saying my Cash App is just read my book. But there's a Cash App out there now, and it came up after that says just read my book one. That is not me.
Oh, of course. People that's what I'm saying. So a
Hmm.
lot of this stuff that goes on, yeah, people are naive to, to what be going on, and they, yeah, I mean, because it's crazy because I never thought about none of that stuff. Like I didn't. That's why I don't worry about that. Like I still got the relationships with the people who I rock with, who I've
Right.
met on here since I've been on here. We didn't have past problems with sending gifts and doing all of that, and we don't worry. I don't. But now that I am informed, you know what I'm saying, on how people get down. Yeah, I started doing extra stuff. But
Yeah.
people don't really know that. They don't really think people are just that shit is crazy. I don't know, but whatever.
It is, and you really have to wonder who takes the time to sit down to try and figure out ways to get through back doors to get people's information. That takes time. That's not a zip zip zip. Who thought this? Why and why? How devious is your mind to want to delve into other people's personal business
I don't want to
by
know
getting
nobody's shit. I don't care. I'm not interested.
doxing you through your email? I'm like, what? Doxing you through your email? I mean, all kinds of stuff. So you can't send emails, you can't send cash apps, you can't do jack, or somebody's gonna try and get your stuff. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I'm so good. I thank God I'm just not built like that. I just I don't need to know nobody's business. Like that's why I don't even watch a lot of, it's not that I don't want to support, but I don't need to know too much personal stuff about people. I really don't. I click off. I don't want to know. I just want to know the persona and what's going on and about you here on this. But when you start getting too heavy, I just
Hmm.
I leave because I don't want to know. I got my own friend. Look, I got enough shit on my plate than to be piling up somebody else's shit on my plate. Okay. And
Girl,
not only that, huh?
I said, girl, yes, you got enough.
And not only that, I come on here for entertainment. Like, I don't want to be crying and some of these places ain't for that. Yeah,
Mhm.
I go to my motivation kit channels where I need that. Go to, more seriousness on other areas, but that's not for this area. I don't care if that channel is about positivity or what. You still got those crazy ones lurking. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying? So it's
yes,
it's no, it's still. I go where I go where. Yeah, I'm not doing it. When I worked at the bank, our investigator told us that when crooks get caught and locked up, they sit in jail telling each other how they got there and figure out what other crooks are. Yeah, that's true. I
see,
mean,
jail's supposed to be rehabilitation, but what it does is fine tune your skills as a criminal.
oh yes, yes. Shit, I got a few COs in. Yeah, that's what they do. Sitting there and plot on the next thing. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, and you never know who's listening into your bushes and looking for the next thing. That's why you got to be careful what you share on here. No, it's not cool. You should be able to talk about anything. No, it's not cool for people to be making fun of your trauma or anything. But
Hmm.
that's what they doing. You know what I mean? So I don't need people like that in my motherfucking reigns of life. No, I don't need nothing uplifting from over there. Okay? Because
Yeah, and
how does that look? you one day coming on with positivity and all this, but then in the same token, you dragging somebody mama and shit.
Okay,
No,
now it does.
no, no. That just doesn't mix. No, it don't mix.
And there's a lot of things. Just like you drag somebody, then turn around and say, "God don't play about me, bitch." Now, what kind of you can't do that?
Child.
You can't close
God
that
don't
sentence
play
with
about
that.
none of us, and he don't play with your ass either. So
Okay,
stop using his name in vain.
all right,
Okay?
and then look, throw something. Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. That's just crazy. It's crazy. How can I? Yeah, you could get pop. Yeah, it's uplifting. It's good and all that. But when you really want to be serious about something and share something, I no. Mm-mm. I'm just saying, don't repeat what you don't want. I mean,
Don't say what you don't
don't
want
say
repeated.
what you don't want repeated. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Because you already know where you are. Right? I'll drag your mom.
And see, and that's a shame because a lot of people who do come on and honestly share their stories do help a lot of people. But now, you run the risk of not, of being.
Lavon.
Well, now that's different, Levon. That's different. That's different.
That
And
is
when you,
different now.
yeah,
And
that's
some
different.
do have it coming. Okay.
Sure do.
Shit, you see a lot of these mamas
Okay.
on this app.
I'm like, my goodness, what are y'all doing? Shit, and just about all of us are mothers. So, hey, what are you doing?
Mm,
So, look,
mm,
and I'm
mm,
somebody's mother too. You talk about daughters, I'm somebody's daughter.
mm, mm.
I'm somebody's, so no, and we all are somebody's daughter.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
We
So
all
you,
somebody's daughters and sons. And that's why I said, listen, I don't be feeling no pity. They be on here talking about, oh, these men so disrespectful. You stop disrespecting them men.
yeah, and plus, check this out. Remove yourself from the situation. Don't go. You
Exactly.
know that's what they are. Why do you go over there?
Exactly. Exactly. So you don't put yourself in places where you don't want to be. But I see a lot of women. They be coming at these men, and then when these men
Yeah.
cuss their ass out, no, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be approaching these men.
Yeah.
Okay, I be seeing it. Then the men get up there and cuss their ass out because they in the chat saying shit,
Right.
calling them faggots and all types of stuff. Come on, come on, come on.
Uh-huh.
You
Calling them
you you can't put your mouth
gay,
on
yes,
people.
and
You
yeah.
can't put your mouth on people and don't expect them to say nothing to you because you're a lady. So stay in a lady place.
But see, that's the thing. They're not a lady. And that's what it is. So if you want to be treated like a lady, you need to behave as such. And
I
that's
see
just
a
what
lot of that, even if you don't like them. Like I'm not. No.
it's
Mm-mm.
crazy. It is so crazy to me. And then to see these people continue to frequent wherever it is that they get disrespected so blatantly all the time.
Absolutely.
And they keep going back. And at that point, it's like, you know what? That's what you get. But yeah, stop. Don't. You have to teach people how to treat you, and you do that by drawing the line in the sand off the rip. Off the rip.
Yeah, because some I'm just not gonna interact with. I'm just not.
No.
I'm not interacting. I'm not because I already see where it's going. One day it could be sweet. I'm not even giving you that entry level. Okay? Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not opening no door. No, 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 no. See, that's the
Yeah.
problem because it all starts off sweet. That's like all of these people. If I see you for who you are, if you a nasty being person, and all of that other stuff, I'm gonna stay the fuck away from you.
That's right. If
And
I
I'm not
want
going to try to make that's just like this pink kitchen bitch. Yeah, and I'm saying bitch because she keep fucking with me. And I don't even talk like that. But that's just like her. I stayed away from her for a reason. And some people don't like rejection. So
oh yeah,
therefore, you just started attacking me for no reason. Never said nothing about her. Never said nothing to her. And I'm just getting attacked. So it, I stayed away. I tried to play a little nice because we was on, but I know when to back away. You
uh-huh.
know, even when we was at Pretty Chocolate Girls, I dropped off.
Yeah, and you know, it's something when a person won't let you. I see you. If I'm on the panel and you come up, I drop down. Okay, I got you blocked, so I can't see you and you can't see me in the chat. But if you're on the panel, you see my name, you want to come to me. I don't come to your chat. I don't. I won't respond. I give you nothing. So now you want to hunt me down every time I'm somewhere else. Here your ass comes. You just see or hear my name. You don't see me because I have you blocked. But if somebody else says, "Hey, just read my book," that lets you know that I'm in there, and you start in. It's like that's some crazy stuff. It's like, and
That's
for
what
what?
I'm saying, and never
Deal
mention.
with
And
you.
then because they try to play that reverse psychology. No, you mentioned me, so now I'm fucking talking about you. That's how that works.
Mm,
But before, I've never, and I just ignore, which I'm gonna go back to. But it's
yeah.
like, stop. That shit is ridiculous. And see, we
Okay.
don't be in a lot of the same places. So thank God, because Ness haven't been really coming on much. Well, they on, I think they on the outs now anyway, but
Mm.
whatever. And then it's kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna stop putting myself in places where those type of people are. I'm not doing
Mhm.
that. And so because it's kind of like it's tiring. Obsession is just a cologne. And I like that's one of my favorites, Levon. It's not just a cologne. That's one of my favorite perfumes.
Girl, those commercials
Yeah,
used to take me out. I couldn't wait to see a new commercial.
I
Every time
know.
those commercials was something else, weren't they?
Yes, they were. They were funny. But yeah, it's crazy that everywhere you go, you drop it, jumping your big ass somewhere talking crazy. What I mean, it's just crazy. And it's constant, constant. I post something, I'm talking about something totally different. You sharing my goddamn wall out, talking about I'm talking about you. What? Now you got to be crazy. If I was talking about your old trust, I would say, like, that's obsession. You jump in the chat. You say this. Oh, that bitch. And all I'm doing is saying hello to the people in the chat. Come on now. That shit is crazy.
It
That's
is.
that's just it's you got to get a life. You got to do something with yourself.
See, that's there's something that's something upstairs. That's what that is. And I see it a lot of places. I see all kinds of. Well, we all see it, and it is crazy because you have people out here who will boost them up to continue that
Oh
cycle
yeah.
of
Oh
behavior.
yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going, why would you do that? You're having fun with this person, but this person, this stuff is very real to them in their head, and now you're trying to add fuel to the fire, you gassing them up to go do some shit, and say some more and do some more, and all you're gonna
Yeah.
do is sit back and talk about it later on your live stream.
Yeah. That's all it is. They boost them up to be out here doing all this sick shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I never knew, who walks around bragging about. I could see you have nothing. I can't even. I don't even. I hate. Never mind. I'm getting off of her. No.
Yeah,
Some
I
people
mean,
just make you sick to your stomach just looking the whole the behavior, the issues at hand, the looks, all of that shit, and stay calling somebody ugly.
now where's my glass? Wait a minute. Where's my glass? Girl. Now, oh,
Yes, they do. Delusion is not a cologne, but shit, they definitely be wearing it. They rock
ooh,
hard with it. I'm just like, damn, you need a mirror,
oh
child.
my
It's just
goodness.
crazy. Stop it. Just stop it.
Some people can look in the mirror and we don't know what they see looking back at them. We really don't.
I'm not even talking about that kind of because you should think everybody should think they are beautiful.
But I'm
Okay,
talking
I'm
about
not
you don't see
saying that.
what's
I'm
looking
talking about
back
the
at you.
inside. It ain't even a
That's
more
what I.
so. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even talking about. It's more so.
The
It's
inside, yeah, that's what I mean. When you look in the mirror, like when you say it's an inner vision to you, it's to yourself.
inner vision, right?
Yeah.
Because you know I don't do that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm just saying that inner side. It's just
Yeah,
your behavior.
and that's what I'm saying. That you can look in the mirror, and we don't know what they see back to themselves. If we look in the mirror, we know what we see to ourselves, not the not a reflecting glass, not that kind of mirror like you're saying, but looking inside yourself. What do you
Hmm.
see? And if you're honest with yourself, you will find some flaws, some big, some small, some not a big deal. But when you say that you can look at yourself and if the world sees a person that's crashed and burned, a person who is out of their mind, or a person who is just delusional, that person sees themselves as what they really think in their mind that they are. I'm like,
Because
so
somebody finally accept them. You wonder why people remain quiet all them lives and then they just come on this app because they finally found a place where they can exist without.
but see, that should make you feel more relaxed in being yourself and being who you are. But you know
But
what?
they don't know what to do with it. If you because then they start acting and lashing out of how they've been treated. You get
Yes,
what I'm saying?
yes.
It's kind of like the bully. The bully becomes a bully. Or you know what I'm saying? Because that bully, it's a bully used to get once upon a time somebody was bullying them. So now they bully somebody because it's kind of like they did it to me. You know, I,
Yeah, which is the craziest thing to me. Wouldn't you
Mhm.
want to refrain from making someone feel as badly as someone made you feel?
But see that depends on the mindset. The mindset, the support system. See, that's very important, okay? People keep forgetting you can't do all things by yourself.
Mm,
There is a lot of components that needs to take place.
yes.
If you don't have that support system, and whether it be family, counseling, medication, uh, church,
Combination.
of or all of it.
Yes.
If you don't have those components in your life, some things is not easy to be overcome because you're not getting the proper help. Or you got people who cover up behavior like that's being done on here consistently. Cover
Yeah.
up behavior. Oh, they just this. Oh, that's just how she is. Oh no, she's really nice. It's just that so they bothering her or him. Or oh, they stressed out. That's because everybody attacking. It's always some kind of line of excuse after excuse. And so
Mm-hmm.
that person proceeds to get worse and worse, and they turn around and do it to the others. Oh, they had
Yeah.
a bad life. They, oh, they just, no,
No
no,
excuse.
no, no. No,
Mm-mm.
bad behavior is bad behavior. Bad
Mm-mm.
hygiene is bad hygiene. I wish I'm just saying I wish people wake up the way they wake up to press these buttons and go live and all this stuff. I be like, damn, did you shower? Did you brush your
Mm.
teeth? Wash your I mean, did you make the kids something to eat? Did you eat? Damn.
Girl.
Like you, there's components and different things that we got to do to function in life. Like you
Mm-hmm.
need to be able to function. That's why you're snapping out on here. You sleep
Yes.
deprived. You ain't eating. You're hungry. Listen, hangry ain't fun. You're
And you
hungry,
said it.
delusion. Like that stuff affects your body when you come on here and they said, "Did you read? Did you open up your Bible today? Did
And you
or
said it was being sleep deprived. I'm telling you, one of the number one things that you need is rest. You got to get your body and your brain needs rest. You walk around here, you be on
yeah,
autopilot for a few days, but guess what? If you don't take a rest, your body will take it for you. You don't want it to go that way. You sit yourself down. You don't want your body to collapse on you somewhere. You trying to get in your car and now you waking up in a damn parking lot somewhere.
yeah,
No.
they eat and sleep and it just like,
Yeah.
did you move out the chair? Did you even stretch your neck, your
Get some
arms,
light.
get
I
some
had a
sunlight? Like it's just, it is insane that that's the first thing you thinking about is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but you got to get some rest. You got to get some rest. That stuff will
mm-hmm.
have you on here. So that's when you start seeing people acting erratic. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You know, because you tired. Yeah, how your brain functioning? It's just confusion. After
it is.
confusion, it's crazy. If you don't get enough sleep, you can actually go into psychosis. Yes, you can. Child, Linda B.
You get delirious. What you don't know what shit.
I know. I think
Mm-mm.
I used to party, be like, oh, I ain't tired. Go to work, be ready to go. Oh, I'm gonna just spend an hour. All right. They like, Jill, you going out tonight? Yeah, girl, girl.
Yeah, but look, we used to be able to do that. Get home just enough time to what is it? Shit, shower and shave and jump back.
Shower, yeah, shit, shower,
Yeah,
shave, and what? Go to
do all
work.
that kind of shit. Yep.
We were outside. We weren't on no motherfucking app.
No,
Y'all look crazy and sound ridiculous on here. Baby, I was living my best life.
I'm
I
telling you.
wasn't going back and forth with these niggas.
Look,
Living the
even if
best
wasn't
life.
niggas, you put on your best outfit just to go sit on the bench at the park, girl. Whatever.
Okay. Okay. Shh. Using
Ew.
words and things. Yes, it is. It's crazy because it's kind of like, I was outside. Okay. My
Mm-hmm.
ass was outside. I wasn't on no computer, phone, nothing. Okay, page me.
Okay. Put your code in. Oh, 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
where
so
you
and
at?
so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't hang out in people's houses. None of that shit. I'm outside. I'm not going outside to come sit in your house. You crazy? No,
Girl.
I'm outside. I got my double dutch rope. Okay. Let's go jump rope. Let's look.
I'm
And then
telling
when I got older, I was outside. Okay,
you.
working, school, party, whatever the hell I'm doing. But I bet you I ain't feeding up behind nobody. Okay.
Look, we graduated from hopscotch and jumping rope to going and hanging out at the paddleball courts, the
Hold on one second.
handball
Hold
court.
on one second.
Yeah.
Mom, I'll call you right back. Okay. Huh? Okay. Uh oh, she done hung up quick. Okay, good.
But yeah, shoot, we hang out at the handball courts, the paddleball courts,
That's right.
watch
Heck,
everybody play, or we would play. Go to the
yeah.
basketball courts and watch the
Handball
guys
court,
play.
basketball
Yeah.
court. Go sit in the gym, watch the boys run up the court, down the court.
Okay.
Ah! Being they little side cheerleaders. Get it! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Shoot
Oh,
the ball! Being the basketball, the baseball, what in the summertime, watching them play baseball, football, all that. Okay, we were outside. I was with these people on here acting a fool, wanna be thugs, and from time to time we was outside getting it in, throwing them
yes.
hands. Okay, we weren't on here arguing. I was never an arguer. Look.
Mm-mm.
You
Have
wanna
fun.
argue.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. You wanna argue? Child, that was the best song. Who cares?
Look, I heard my oldest daughter singing that, and I thought she was making something up. I was like, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" And I was just laughing. She said, "This is a song." I said, "Girl," and she pulled it up. That was, I loved it.
I loved it too. I was like, what? Yes. Snap, 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 snap. You wanna argue? I love it. I'm like, yeah, we were outside, baby. Listen, it's very weird. It is just weird playing jacks,
Oh,
yeah.
Linda
Huh.
B, me too. I used to like to design them, and I used to like to pick them up and drop them because you could hear them go ting,
Yeah, yeah.
ting. Oh, I
It's
loved
not
it.
weird. I think a lot of I know I did too. What
Yeah,
get you
right.
one of them? What's those what you call it? Oh my god. Remember when they came up with what's the Cabangas child?
Yes, click clacks.
Click clack. Girl, the click clacks. Girl, them things was dangerous. The one on the string.
Yes, the original one because
Ooh,
that
the
little tail.
original one with the marble ball. Baby,
Yeah,
you will fuck somebody up with that.
girl, you have a half a wrist. Your wrist be lumped up and black. Those suckers
Yes.
hurt.
Them
Oh my.
things was hurt. God, you gotta know. It took me a while. I started out with the one on the stick first, cause
Yeah,
I was like, I tried that. I was
but
like,
this we
ooh,
was had the ones on the string, look like two
yeah,
big click clacks on your. Oh, you like the hairballs, berets. Mine were blue, and then I had a red pair. It was so pretty. Now, click, 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 and I couldn't wait
yeah.
to after you get that rhythm, and then you
Get
go up.
that river, be like,
Yeah.
yes.
Girl, that thing flipped one time and hit you on that wrist. Boom.
Now I had got it down to a pack. Oh my god, my friend, one of my friends used to get stand it. She like, how you? I'm like, you just gotta. Yeah, I can't show you. You gotta get that rhythm. If you
Yep.
don't get that rhythm, you're gonna keep getting fucked up. Yeah, we had the ones that I had both the ones on the string, and then when they came out with the one on the stick. I had that baby, and then you got to a no. I ain't about to tell on myself. Never
Ah, ah.
mind. I ain't even gonna incriminate myself.
I, statute of limitations is up, I believe. I think it's up.
Oh God, yeah, baby.
Boom!
Ooh, baby,
You
the
put a damn
things,
fool
the
knot on
things.
somebody's ass and give them a speed knot with boom.
Come and knock on my door.
Oh,
Got to feel secure. I'ma show you everything you need to know and more.
oh Lord. Uh-oh. All right now.
I think mine's disappeared because my mom took the child. Mine's disappeared too.
Girl. Yep.
They
Ooh,
can get this. Listen, them things are dangerous. Then, yeah, it would get annoying all night. Listen, listening to them things click clack all day. Or oh Lord, child. But we had some good days. We had some good days, baby. I just
now, the one thing I could never do was the bat and ball, and the ball would always tear off the rubber band thing, and then you had
hush,
to
Linda,
tape it
hush,
back on. Yeah, I hated
hush,
it 'cause I
Linda.
couldn't do it.
What you said?
You remember the bat? It was shaped like a little wooden paddle, and it had like a long rubber band on it. And
Yes. Oh, the handball, the handball thing. That. What you call that?
the
I
bat and
like
ball.
that. I used to like that too.
Boy, I'm
The
telling you, my
paddle and the
nephews
ball,
could,
the paddle and the ball.
yeah,
What you call that? Oh,
the
I
bat and
love
ball.
that, child. Yes.
Yeah,
The
that thing would
paddle.
go.
Boop, boop, boop,
hmm
boop, 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 boop.
My
I
friend could
saw
go
that at
side to
Dollar
side with
Tree.
it. I could
Hmm?
only go like in one direction, but I could go up too. But she could go. She could make it hit the back side and the front side, and the back
Yeah.
side and the front side. I
Yeah,
could.
the paddle ball.
Yeah, I could
I was
never
pretty.
do
I
it.
was good with that too, Linda.
That band
Listen.
snap, and you got to tie a knot back in
Yeah,
it.
tie a knot and pull it through. Well, not exactly. You
But
just
yeah,
come
you know,
around and pull it through that. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yes. Listen, those were the good old days. We
yeah.
shit. I had fun. I ain't had no time. Look, I ain't had no time for fake ones.
Okay.
I was out here. Listen, we was having a good time. Now everybody's so zoomed in. I'm so glad my kids ain't on to this whole internet stuff. They be out, okay? My
Yeah,
children
I
be
know.
outside. Man,
That's
hmm.
right.
I tell them that. Go outside and have a ball. Whether it's going to get a cup of tea, because they do that. They do. They will go to a little cafe. They be like, I'm like, where y'all going? Not to the cafe you come in. No, y'all go ahead. I love it. I love it. They go and, my oldest will come over and be like, I'm like, where y'all going? They'll go get a cup of tea. They'll go sit in cafe, or they'll go to the little smoothie shops. They
Yeah,
go out and yes, go out. It doesn't mean you have to go to the party. Like it's
that's
not about that. It's about getting outdoors and having that talk over a coffee or some tea. Um,
right. My
they even just go down to the movie sometime. Just pick up
right.
and go. Do anything. Go walk around the mall. Just as long as you getting the hell out. Don't
Yeah,
stay stagnant. Don't be on them phones all day watching TikTok and no, there's other things. Get outside. Cause your mama damn sure was outside. Okay?
I know that's right. And my daughter has a good balance on social life, and I love it. Like her and her friends will get together, and they'll go like I think tomorrow or something. It was one day next week. They've already planned. They're going to another city and go to get a hot pot. They
Mm,
love different ethnic foods, so
that's
they'll go to
good.
whatever.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's
they
and my girls do that too. They will
yep.
go out to different restaurants and different places just to try different foods and things, and they'll call me like you were where they'll send me the menu. They like, cause we know you picky.
They'll go to the ice cream shop. We got an ice cream shop. As a matter of fact, this one place, it is out in the middle of nowhere, but it's on their farm. It's called is it not Mayfield? Whatever it is, it's a farm. It's a working farm. It's a dairy farm, and Mapleview. That's what it is. And they make their own ice cream. So in the middle of their farm, on a road, a gravel road, they have
Nice.
a shop. And people go there. I mean, people come from miles around, even from other cities. to sit out there and just eat ice cream. And you'll see it's like almost a hangout for all of the kids in the summer.
That's
Then
nice.
yeah, they go out there, they got picnic tables and benches and stuff. You can also drive up and they'll have people come out, or you can walk up to the window, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
what all of
nice.
them are. Yeah. Nothing's ever happened out there. No fallouts, no fights. Nobody's carrying on. You know, they'll have a little music. Sometimes I've seen people pull chairs out of their car, girl. But
Girl,
it's
I wouldn't be fighting either. You're in the middle of no fucking wheel. The fuck you fighting for? Who driving that far in the middle of nowhere to come fight? Girl, child, that's crazy.
yeah. You saw my
Child.
doctor out there one day. My doctor rode her bike out there in those back country where she rode her bike to go over there to the ice cream shop. She said, "Oh, I saw Dr. So and so today." I said, "You did?" And then next time I went to the doctor, she said, "Oh, I saw your daughter at what did I say? Mapleview." I said, "Yeah, she told me she saw you." She said, "Oh yeah, I ride my bike there every Saturday." See?
Oh, now y'all got me wanting to go buy some ice cream, but I ain't biting.
Meg,
Yeah,
so
I guess it is called. Yeah, I saw the new ones, Linda B, the paddle bowl. I
they
seen
have
the
some
new
new ones.
design. Yeah, they got new designs and stuff. I told you I saw some in Dollar Tree.
I want, you know what? I'm not gonna do it because I could never do it. Oh, you know what I used to like? You remember those things? There was like two cones. There were two of them, and they had a ball, and you pop it, and the other person had to catch the ball, and then you push the button, and it pops out, and then they catch it back.
What?
They look like you held them in your hand. I think it was blue. The handle was blue,
Now I'm
and
saying what you had to do again?
it had a little button on the bottom and the handle like a trigger. Now you put the ball inside, and when you press the button, it would pop the ball out of the cone, and the other person had to catch the ball in their.
Oh, are you talking about I remember those.
What were those called?
I don't know what that was called. I know at first I thought I was going to say, are you talking about Nerf ball?
No, not that. But you keep popping it, and catch it, and
Yeah, it was in a cone though, like an
yeah,
ice cream cone. Yeah, and you
yeah,
pop it. Yeah, I don't know what that was called, but I ain't played with that much.
yeah. Because after a while, it's like okay, catch, pop,
Right?
catch.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
yeah. That
Now it's
I
like you move, you like every time you did it, you take a step back
yeah.
and do more of a distance. Yeah, but after a while, I was like, okay, I'm tired of this. What's next?
Yeah, I didn't play with that much. Plus, I was the baby, so I you needed to have somebody to play with.
Yeah, you
And
couldn't.
my
Yeah,
sister, brother, and sisters was older. We play. They were more into. They'll play games, but like board games and stuff like that now, or
hmm
jacks. They would play jacks with me though when I wanted to play, but I was the baby of the bunch.
yeah. We had let's see, some train
Minding my business.
tracks.
Hello. She said, "Woo, child. What happened? Who is minding my business?"
I don't
Uh,
know, but hey, yeah.
Hi, welcome. He said, "Woo, child." It had to be somebody who know Miss Paulette.
Maybe it is Paulette. Is that your backup page, Paulette?
You know what?
I mean, it might
Hey,
be.
minding my business. I seen that name somewhere, I think, before.
What was your favorite childhood toy? Minding my business.
Yep, she said, minding my business and leaving yours alone.
Uh, oh, you know what? Now with the hula hoops, I used to like to jump rope with the hula hoop.
Me too.
Yeah, now that was my thing right there. I would jump that hoop. That was fun. That was fun because you could get the really big ones.
hmm
Yep.
I like to jump it, and I was loving the hula hoop. I ain't like too much of the neck thing. Mm.
I would do my neck and my arms, and I could
I
do
used to hula hoop, do my arms, my hips, my I did the skip with my ankle. Used to do it around my
yeah,
ankle.
yeah.
But I didn't really care for the neck stuff too much. I don't
Oh,
know why.
remember that toy, the one called the Skip It, where you put it on your ankle? It was like a long, flexible
With a
that little,
ball on the end.
yeah. Skip, skip, skip. It looked like a little, I think like a little bucket, a little pail of flower pot or something,
I think I used to
like a little
trip
cup.
trying to do that with the hula hoop. Oh Lord. Oh, I loved my hula hoops. Listen, I had a good time. I had a
Yeah,
good time. But I'm
Hawaiian
gonna get off of here. Let
rainforest.
me see what my mama want because I think it's almost time for me to order that. Because I didn't order her stuff yet, and I told her this weekend I would.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta order her stuff. So that's probably what she calling and remind me. Like, hello, don't forget. Did your hoops have the beads in? Yeah, my hoops had the beads in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Them other ones was too cheap. I guess
Mine
I
had
like
a
making
pretty
noise. Yeah,
stripe.
mine's had the beads in it because them other ones was too light. You couldn't get a good spin to start hooping because
No.
they were so light. You know what I mean? And so that yeah, those ones is cheap. Harfin, what's that? Her fan. Oh, her fans. Yeah, where them fans at? Where them fans at?
Lucky I
See,
don't have my fan over here.
I was supposed to get one specially made. Wait, do it have to be specially made or I could find one with it on there?
I don't. You know, I have to. I'm gonna ask her where she got that from. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I gotta get that fan. Where them fans at? Eh. I'm telling you, I want to do that prank. Oh, damn. See, I'm not going there until September now. See, yes, I remember it to be. I was like, I almost forgot. You said her fan. I was like, we were talking about the hula hoops, but I forgot. You probably sometimes is a little behind. Did I
She
get
said
blocked
she got
again?
it.
No. Why would you get blocked? Who blocked you the first time? Minding my business. No, you're not blocked. I see you. Why would you get blocked? Reverting to childhood over here. I know. What she said, just read my book.
She got it at Claire's.
Oh, at Clear's?
Mm-hmm. I was
Clear's selling
surprised.
shit like that?
I was surprised. I said, "What?"
Clear's not bougie. Oh, they done got ghetto too, huh?
Yeah. Claire's, yes.
I
I
guess
love
Clear.
mine. That fan is everything.
Yes, that fan is. I got to see. See, and that's why I want to go to the store and not get it online because I want
Hmm.
to see them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to see them. I don't want, and I want to make sure it work. So I don't want to order something and then she get it, then it don't work. Then I gotta go through all that headaches with her, child,
You know
trying
what?
to
I
send it
don't think
back.
so, Linda B. I think that's what they were doing, like a big clearance sale. I think they've all closed
Wait, Clear's closed?
in my areas. They have,
Let
like,
me see.
they used to be in the like strip malls, and there was a Claire's inside Walmart, and they closed those down. I don't know if it's
Oh
nationwide.
yeah, no, they still open here. I'm about to say, wait a minute now.
Yeah, they
I
closed
know
those
I've
down.
seen several of them here. Because they are
So
um
then maybe you can go like to claire's.com or something like that and see if they have it. Since you already know, that it's a good one, see if they have that one.
I didn't even I forgot they had Clears online. I ain't never shop online. I never went to
Oh,
Chuck
so
at
minding my
Quiz.
business. That is you, Paulette. See, it is Paulette.
Oh, this is you, Paula. I said, you must know Paulette. Did I get blocked? No. Okay, Linda B. I was telling Jill
Oh
I get
no, you're
blocked.
not. Now, damn it, I'm confused.
Wait,
So what's your so what's your other
what's
thing?
your main channel, minding your business? I mean, my business. Oh my God, I'm confused. It is this
Well,
is
let me
this Kimberly?
Kimberly Black.
Yeah, cause some for a reason I can't see she can't she's blocked. I didn't block her.
Huh. Let me look over and see.
Yeah, for some reason and I looked. She's not on my blocking list or nothing. Oh, it's Kimberly.
Oh
Ah, minding my
no.
business. Well, look at here. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, see? Cause I'm mad. I'm mad that she not on my thing, y'all. Okay, so this is Kimberly. Hello? Just read my book.
Hey, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still I'm like shocked. Like, well, I'm wondering how. Okay.
So nobody can block you no more. I don't know what happened. I think Kimberly though, she blocked me and she don't know what to do. Cause I
You
looked
know,
on all my lists. I don't see her nowhere. I checked every block list.
that happened with me and
Wait,
all.
is this look, I'm modding people and don't even know if that's really her or not. But she put the black heart. So I trust it.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, you laughing. I think Kimberly blocked her damn self and don't know how to do it.
Look, I won't even laugh because look, I do stuff sometimes. I'm like, how the heck did I do that? Look, ever try
There.
to fix something and don't know how, and you just start fooling with stuff, and then it gets fixed, but you don't know how you fixed it. You
Right,
just
right. Oh, Jill. No, I check all my lists as well. Oh my God. I checked everything and then I sent them. And matter of fact, I need to get back to it because they took so long to answer me, talking about they was going to check in, and I forgot to check my email back. So I need to check my email, Kimberly, so I could check my email. They probably been got back to me.
damn.
Because I gave them her link. I
And then
gave them her link and told them, and they said they go and check it out and get back to me. But I kept checking, and I ain't never see them get back to me. And then I forgot about it. But I'm gonna go back on there and do it again. Okay. She said I'm very computer savvy. Well, that way you won't get blocked anymore over here. I don't know what happened then. It must have been a glitch because only two mods is over here. Sassy and and I had just made Vibrant a mod. So And you know, Vibrant and Sassy ain't do no shit like that.
No.
I have the same problem with Lady Nico channel. Really? Yes, I'm still live. And you know how me and Just Read My Book get. Come tell us what you had to tell us.
Yeah.
You said you had something to tell us. You gotta chill. Come tell us. I know you know you gotta chill. Don't really hit links. Tell us what you had to tell us. Foot Soldier, you still here?
Listen, I created this cocktail.
You drink?
Woo! Huh?
I thank you because I still be typing even though you kiss it. Kimberly. Ah, I can't. I love seeing my Kimberly. Kimberly be getting me together. What's the cocktail? Yeah, I ain't forget you gotta chill. Mm-hmm.
I made this cocktail. I created a cocktail called Blue Nail.
Blue
Uh,
what?
Blue Nail. It's a blue
Oh.
nail, like
Mm-mm.
Nail.
Okay.
Well, it's called that because, well, one of the colors is because it matched my nail polish that I was painting. I was painting my nails and it was the exact color of my nail. But you take
Okay, you got too much time. What the hell? It's called Blue Nail because I was painting my nails. What?
Yep.
You know, I can't take you. I can't now, dang. I thought you was ending the live long time ago. You said you was leaving because you had errands to run. But then you said you had something to say, and I said, tell us. You know what? Don't play the mind games with me.
Oh, not
You
mine.
gotta chill. Anyway, what's in it? Let me shut up before I be on You Gotta Chill Wall next.
Oh no. Okay. Smirnoff makes this. Is
Oh
there's a
no,
Smirnoff
that's a
ice.
absolutely no.
Wait a minute. It's not vodka. Listen, you get it in the supermarket. It's called Smirnoff Ice, red, white, and berry. It's like a sparkling water with, but it's got alcohol in it. Oh, hang on. I gotta call you back. But let me just show you the can. Don't look at me now, y'all. Don't look at me.
No, I'm gonna close my eyes. How the fuck I'm gonna see the can? God damn it! I'm gonna see the can. Y'all
It
crazy.
sounds so stupid. I guess it
You
did sound
is though.
stupid.
I just posted you. Did you? Why you posted me what I said?
See that?
Ice. Oh. Yeah, I don't want nothing smeared off, child.
No, but it tastes really good. It tastes like blue
Mm-mm.
raspberry and a little lemonade.
And what else you got in there?
Um,
Because I know you ain't drinking that by itself.
no, that and this.
What's that?
It's
Oh, that
called
look
Uptown Cocktail. It's blue
uptown.
Hawaiian.
I like your dress.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you mix this with the Smirnoff Ice. That gives it the fizz and carbonation, and
Mm-hmm.
then you add 2 shots of Parrot Bay 90, which is
Oh,
coconut rum.
Lord.
Hold on, I'll show you that one.
It's too hot for hard liquor.
Not if you keep your ass inside.
True.
Let's see.
Yes. What you posted? That's no. It's not beer. It's not beer. It's probably like a little cooler or something.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's like a cooler. You gotta chill. I don't think that's not no beer. Just read my book. Don't drink no damn beer.
And the Parrot Bay 90, it's 90 proof coconut rum.
Mm-mm.
So you mix
Oh, you
these.
about to be lit, lit. Should we cut? Where Foot Soldier at? We need some music. I should come back on here cutting up tonight.
Oh, let me tell you who was playing some music for your soul.
Who?
Uncle Floyd. I
Oh,
went over.
was he? Damn, I
Yeah,
be missing Uncle Claude's I've been missing his lives.
girl, he took me back to a whole summer. Oh my goodness. I
I
remember
like me a nice
me.
Heineken and Becks. I do like me a Heineken and Becks. Every now and then a Budweiser, but I like wine more.
Yeah, the only way I can drink beer has to be like an ale. I get a picture of it when I'm doing my clams on the half shell. I'll go down there,
Now,
I'll do all my clams on the half shell, and we'll get a couple of pictures, and that's it. That's the only way I can do it. I'm
see, if
just
I was going to cut up, I would have did that last night. I want to enjoy my last 2 days off.
not.
Yeah,
You know.
I want to craft. I want to do some crafting.
Oh, great. Yeah. Well, I know I am finishing up my bench today. If you want to go, we can, strike up the band.
Oh, really? You want to craft?
Sure.
Hey, and Renee. Hey, boo. Hey.
Well,
What's going
hello.
on? The summer of 75. It was live. Shit, I was just coming out.
Girl, it
I
wasn't
just
very.
popped out. I
She
just
just
popped out.
She
I don't
just
know nothing. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that in the crafting room. Well, my crafting room is in my broom closet.
Oh no, not the broom closet.
Child.
So that way,
Ah,
when you ready to go, you can just jump on that broom and fly on down the streets and say, "Where the hell are?"
in my broom closet with these witches.
Yeah.
Child. Emily girl. Hey, 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 Emily. Another one of my little bugaboos. But that I love to see. It's a good bugaboo. I'm so glad to see Kimberly minding my business. I like that.
Now I gotta look. Now I have to look for that name because when I see names I haven't seen before, and they've just that the colored circle with the letter in it. Sometimes
Hmm.
I look and I'm like, and I might block. I gotta see her. I don't know if I block her new name. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God. Well, I miss seeing my Kims. Y'all
Yeah,
need to stop. Shit, you gotta chill.
it's
What you put on your wall? Let me go see what you gotta chill. Cause you know her wall, baby.
weird.
You gotta chill wall be. Mm. She be over there popping her shits. All right, so you said you want to cry. What am I gonna make though? I do have to finish. What am I in the mix of? Wait, I'm in the midst of. No, I'm not gonna craft. No, I don't want to craft
You need
online.
to finish up.
Huh?
You have
I
anything you
do.
need to
I have to finish up my daughter's. I did her cross. I'm waiting for something else to come in for
Okay.
her cross. I have to finish up her jewelry box. Um,
Yeah, I want to see how that's coming along.
it's coming along good, girl. I worked the hinges and child, I had the hell of time. I probably needed to get the next size hinge.
What is it? Too big or too small?
It's tiny, but it's like it let me tap the first side. I don't know, girl. It was just giving me hell, and I ain't trying to bang my motherfucking fingers up. Okay.
Okay.
And so then I thought about gluing it on there. But so I'm just, yeah, it's doing, you know, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated with the project. Hey!
Hey you, hey Miss Read
Hey,
My Book.
boo!
Oh,
I just wanted you to know you didn't mod up the wrong person.
Okay.
I couldn't get my camera to come on, my not my camera, but I was trying to put a picture up and it
Pitch
wouldn't
up
let
there.
me do that to
Oh,
keep
I
stuff
knew. So as soon as I saw the black heart, I knew it was you.
hidden.
I saw the black heart and I said, no, I'm sure that because I saw the black heart.
Good. Well,
Would
that's
you?
why I wanted to confirm. I just had to go on my other little page that I have, but I don't know.
Oh, I know it sucks. I'm
But I've been
sorry.
typing in the chat, even though you can't see me. I was like, and then I went and typed on the community wall. I said, well, make sure you know I'm here. I just wanted to know I'm present and accounted for.
I know you be here, girl. I hate that I can't. I don't know what is wrong with you two.
I think it's a glitch because it's like I said, it happened on Lady Nika's, and me and her was like on Instagram, and I showed her my screen where I had looked on both of my things, and she showed me her screens where she didn't on where there wasn't any block. So, and I think somebody I've heard people say that before that they've had,
Me
nobody
too.
blocked. I don't think any. I don't know if it was somebody blocked them or it was just a glitch that happened or what happened, but I've heard other people say that they
Me
don't have the
too.
people on their block list. Neither one of them have them on their block list, and they still, they can't unblock them. So that's why it's really important. Like, if not to me, my opinion is, all that just blocking just to be blocking for fun and stuff, because you can
Exactly.
actually block out your real supporters doing
Exactly.
that on a
yes.
joke. Just
No, and it's true because I've known some people who have blocked out people and
hmm
they can't get them off.
right,
Like they can't find they like it's that has happened. So
hmm
that's why I don't really block people unless I really don't
right,
buy,
right,
but
Yeah,
just
right.
to
I've
be
heard people say
blocking
that
people,
there's
no.
3 places that you have to check. I'm
And
like, 3 places?
Yeah, it is three.
it is.
It's Google, and then it's your YouTube, and then it's your actual on your phone. Google,
Yeah.
if you have Google email on your phone, or that
Uh-huh.
check
Mhm.
there too. So
Yeah.
I've checked all 3 places for you and Lady Nika, and no, I actually have nobody on my block list. I ain't got nobody blocked at all.
That is
Oh, wow.
crazy. And
Yeah,
that's why it's really important. That's why I tell, like if it's a troll and you know it's a troll, I
right.
don't mind my mods. Just go ahead and block them.
Yeah,
But
Mm.
for CCs and like subbies I may know,
right.
leave the blocking to me. You could time their ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't block people because, you know, I
Yeah.
mean,
But I think
you
for you to
shouldn't.
block somebody too, I don't know how it is on Restream, but I know the other way, you have to make them a manager mod to block them. Regular mods just can only time people out for certain lengths of times, but blocking them, I think that's a manager mod that's able to do that.
No, a regular mod, unless they changed it, a
I think
regular
they
mod
changed
can
it because
block them.
I'm mod for a couple of people, but I never even try to block nobody anyway, so I don't even
Mhm.
be looking for that.
Oh, they must have changed it then because yeah, your regular mod is able to block them too. Yeah, hide them from the channel.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it.
Yeah, that
I
that
don't push that button anyway, so.
yeah, hide
So
them from the
is
channel is
high
blocking them.
different from block?
I can't see them, so that's blocking them because I wouldn't be able to see them at all.
When it says hide them from the
Yeah,
chat.
when you hide them from the channel, that's taking them like they can't post. They
Send them to
can't post.
Narnia.
I can't see them or none of that stuff. Cause see, that's what happened when remember at the poetry competition that Brooklyn somebody that
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn Diana was in there cussing. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what was going on until later, but and so they had finally blocked her.
Right.
And nobody is a managing mod on my channel.
Oh, okay.
And so I couldn't see her. And then one day I went somewhere and she spoke to me. So I couldn't see her, but then I saw her. I don't know how I was able. She wasn't on my channel though.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how she told me, "Oh, I'm trying to explain what happened." So I went and unblocked her so I could talk to her when I
Ah.
had went live.
But that's
It's
strange that you could see her on somebody else's channel if she was blocked from yours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
that
strange.
happens. Sometimes that happens. Like you block
If
a person and then you can still see them somewhere else. Like what
if,
the
if
fuck?
they're a moderator somewhere else, was she a
No, they
moderator?
wasn't a mod. They regular.
Oh, okay.
That's happened to me before. Like actually that just happened to me a few weeks ago. I'm like, how the hell I see her? The fuck? Block again. Shit. Child. I was like, why am I see? Oh hell no. Block.
Maybe you remember when YouTube had that little glitch last week when they were showing everybody's um their moniker, their at
Yeah,
whatever.
they handle.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, their handle. And so I said, well, maybe after and I noticed they fixed whatever that was because it's
Well,
not like,
people, because we complain, I wrote their ass. I know that
oh,
much because
did you?
I don't like
I,
it.
I was like, this is crazy. We as channel holders need to know the channel name. I don't want to know nobody handle because sometimes them handles is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it don't even it says something completely different from the channel,
They don't put their
especially
name.
if they had an older name from before.
Um, mm,
That's what they handle is going to say. It ain't going to say what you know
their current name is.
exactly. So I don't want that. I was like, but I got it. They was doing that. I was at somebody's, another content creator, and they explained. They said, well, they doing it because they was trying to get rid of the trolls
Mm-hmm. The
because
troll page.
see, yes, making troll pages of content creators. So
Mm,
that way, most content creators have their straight name
yeah.
with no numbers and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Mm,
So they were trying to stop people from, making troll pages of content creators, which is that was smart,
right.
but I ain't like that.
So
Mm-mm.
it was just a temporary thing, I guess,
Yeah,
to
and people was complaining. I know I wrote, and then
mhm.
next
I
thing you
don't
know,
like it
I think
because
they just
What what
tried
did
to
you like it
roll it
for?
out.
Why did you like it? You just read my book. What was the
because
benefit you
you
seen?
can add people easily. Like if you want to say hello, you just click them and it comes right up. The way that it is now, the regular way, if people use like symbols or things before their
Hmm.
name, you can't
Emojis.
add
Oh
them. Yeah,
yeah, it's hard to add them. You
yeah.
can't add them actually
No, you can't.
unless you know their handle. So that's the only plus because some channels you can't find, like Kimberly's,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mhm.
there's so many Kimberly Black. I didn't know there was so many goddamn Kimberly Blacks on this Girl, I was like, damn. I'm going through name when you told me to go about that video.
Yeah.
I was like, oh hell no. Then finally, I don't know what happened. And I went and then finally it finally popped up on my my timeline. I was like, thank God, shit. Cause I
I,
couldn't find it. And that's why now I be writing y'all's down, like my members. I
mm-hmm.
have y'all handles written down.
Oh
Cause
wow.
so I can,
Right.
easily tag them or go to their page and watch their videos and stuff like that if they have anything. Just, because y'all important, they important to me. Or some of my, subbies who I know do content and be posting, because Kimberly be
Look,
posting some
let me
wild
ask you a
posts.
question, Gia, because I'm
Hmm.
subscribed to this channel as well. I should show up on your subscriber list too, right? Even though you can't see, even though I'm blocked under my
Well, how
primary
can
channel.
you? What subscribers? Oh,
Under YouTube, you can
I
see
don't
who
even be
subscribed to
going
you.
through that.
Uh-huh.
I never thought about going to the
I
subscribers.
told you I was computer savvy, girl.
Look at you. Look at you.
Now you know what? When I was setting some stuff up, I in my settings, I made it so that mine would not show because I noticed that on some channel holders pages you can see they show the face and name
Right,
of everybody. Yeah.
right.
So I said, well,
Yeah,
maybe people don't want
yeah,
everybody to know who they're members to, you know.
yeah.
So
That's no, I'm not talking about on the side where your people can see it. I'm talking about on your studio. It
yeah,
can
that's what
show
I'm
you
saying.
your
Yeah.
list of
Well, you
who
if I
subscribed to you.
have if the channel, some people don't have that available, so you
Oh,
can't see it because you could turn that off.
That's what I did. That's what I'm talking about. I turned that off.
You could turn it off, and you won't be able to see who that channel holder is subscribed
oh
to.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, I'm not talking about that one.
But you can
I'm
go in
not
and
talking
see
about where you
it.
can see it on where anybody can see it, where it's open to the public. I'm talking about when you go to your YouTube studio and you
Uh-huh.
can pull up. It shows you who subscribed to your channel. Because I was surprised to see, some
Really?
people.
Because you used to can't see that if they have that off. If they have like they subscriber thing off, that you never used to could be able to see that
No, but you can see it for
in the
yourself on
studio.
your
Yeah,
end.
for
No.
yourself. That's what I'm saying. From your YouTube studio, you can see it. The public can't see it, but you can see who has subscribed to you. It's not open to the public to see.
See, I never paid that no attention.
Because mine is not open to see for people can click on my link and see who subscribed to me. But I can see who is subscribed. I can see through the YouTube studio.
And what you go to? Because like I said, I thought they didn't show all of them.
Yeah, it shows that. I'm trying to remember what did I go to. If it's privacy and safety, it's something. You have to go and click on
Yeah,
each one of
because
those
it'll show
tabs.
you, okay, because I get where you have like a lifetime. Yeah, because there is a subscriber section
Hmm.
of, it is a section though, where you go there. But I still thought, excuse me, that if they have their thing off,
Right.
that you couldn't.
That
See, I told you it is true. It tells you right here. It says I'm in my YouTube studio.
mm-hmm.
It only includes users who have made their subscriptions public. Yeah, you can't see
Oh.
everybody. I knew that
Oh,
because
okay.
well, mine's is public on. I think mine's is not public on here. Is it? On this channel. I know on my Jill's Comfort Zone is public. But yeah, no, it tells you right there in your studio. You can't see that. You if
If the,
they
the
don't have it, if they have theirs private, you will not see if they're subscribed to your channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't see that. I thought maybe they changed it, but mm-mm.
I was
Oh,
talking about the members. You can see the members.
Oh, okay. Yeah, members you can see, but
Yeah.
not subscribers. Now the members you can see. And I put it on there. Now if my members want me to hide it, I will hide it. I didn't think nothing of it. I thought some members were in mind. Um because I thought you wouldn't mind seeing that on my main page,
mm-hmm.
because
It
they'll
is
see it if I'm live anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That you're a member. You're green.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
if y'all don't want it up there, then I'll take it off. Shoot, I'm all
Oh,
for
no, there's
y'all.
no problem with me. I mean, nothing. The only reason why I disabled it is because I know how some people can be. It's like, which I don't understand. If that's your membership, you can be a member or subscribe to who you want to. I wouldn't be trying to hide from somebody else because I don't want them to know I'm over here. But some people are like that.
Mm.
So, you know,
Oh
it
yeah, not
doesn't
me.
bother
Shit,
me.
I don't want nobody around me like that. Then what you sneaking for? Shit, the fuck? I'm just saying.
Don't tell them I
That's
came.
crazy. Yeah, no. That because again, That's was my conversation today.
Mm.
Like, come on, be real. If people support you, show them respect.
Yeah.
Like, and that's it. You can't make people support or not support who they want to. That's it.
Mm.
Like, I don't want people around me like that. I ain't got no shame in my game. Listen, when I did it like that, you know what I did? I didn't have memberships to nobody
Mm.
because I didn't want that. First of all, I didn't have a membership. Second of all, I not only because I didn't have a membership, I didn't have nothing to really offer then. You
Right.
know, I wasn't going to select time to do certain stuff. I
Mm.
didn't have the time for that. So that's why I didn't start a membership. I'm not going to just go apply for a membership if you ain't doing nothing in there.
Yeah.
Right. I was talking about that last night too. It's like, and
You
especially,
gotta do something offer. At least that's what I'm trying to.
yeah,
It might not be, I'm not saying you gotta do something every single day. No. I mean, if
Jill,
you're already doing content, but you
you
gotta do something.
you do the best I've seen as of yet. There are a lot of people with members for years, and they have never done the members only content.
That's true.
You give a lot. Look at how much we've done. Like, girl, please, I'm getting my
No, what I'm saying
this.
is that's why I
You
didn't start mines until
You
last
were able
year.
to provide some
Until
type of
I'm ready to do that. Cause you
right.
got to put I mean, you have to take care of your main channel first. So if
Mhm.
you barely posting videos on your main channel, what the hell you doing with a membership? I mean, you get what I'm saying? Kind
Yeah.
of like because that's the purpose of the content. You gotta be doing content so, on the main page first,
I
and
need.
then doing something on, yeah, it's called trying to help get a YouTube check, but this is not, I'm not here to help you just get a check for free. You gotta be doing something. Like, I'm just saying, being real, because you have a lot of other content creators who put a lot into their channels and they ain't getting none of that.
Yes,
They're not getting that kind of support, and they push out content. They
real
on here, they're
time.
on here doing content. They spending time. They answer their like they are literally doing stuff with their for their subscribers, and they're not even getting none of that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
also in my other area where I hang out, they were just getting memberships just to get membership. Oh no, we ain't. I'm not doing that. Are
Hmm.
you crazy?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not getting membership for membership. So it
yeah.
was kind
Let's
of
be
like,
clear. There's different types of content creators. There's those that do actual content, either they're uploading or they're actually presenting some form
yes.
of fashion of information or material. And then there's those that just do commentary about nothing in particular, or
Hmm.
about specifically the beef sector. They say that's content creating, but I don't really call that a content creator. I just say that they're doing
Right.
commentary on the beef sector. It's not really, it's not uplifting, it's not edifying, it's not motivating, it's
Right,
not.
because it's
It's
different.
not.
It's different between content
And content, they commentate, yeah.
and commentating,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. Because
Hmm.
even with the entertainment, right?
Hmm.
The entertain like those, you know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. You know, the ones who's talking about the celebrity news and all
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
call that content because
Right.
they got prompts.
Yeah.
They go and pulling data.
Yeah.
So it's a difference.
Yeah.
And they got, you could see what they're putting into their channel too.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The visual part of it.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
could see they're investing into their equipment.
Right.
They're different things. So you see what they're doing with, you know what I'm saying, with the whole vision. So it could be, not just sitting there talking about what the next person is doing, but
Right.
they are really
Right.
giving full coverage, and they coming with prompts.
Mhm.
and different stuff.
And
So
visuals,
yeah,
right?
and
Positive
visuals.
visuals.
So
Mhm.
people be hollering because you losing sleep trying to report on the fucking beef. That's your business.
Okay.
That's your business. I mean, and I'm not throwing shade because I'm here watching it.
Yeah.
But I mean, nobody's putting it down or nothing. You got people who's actually in the back scene editing.
Mhm.
Like these people are doing, and I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying that it's not some type of content,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
commentary, that's not it. And
Mm.
especially if you
Really,
come
you just
on and saying the same thing we all just finished watching.
Mm.
exactly. Exactly. You're just recapping what happened on somebody else's channel and then letting people come in and have a free for all. That's not content. We already saw it happen. So now 300 people left from that last live, and now there's 400 people over here to hear you talk about the same thing again. Put your own twist on it, tell a lie, and start a fight.
I mean, and it's nothing wrong with it because I mean, I
Yeah, we
listen
all
because
watch it. Yeah, we
because
watch it.
sometimes I watch it because I missed it.
Mhm.
But I'm not going
Right.
to stay through the whole thing if I just left from seeing it. No.
Yeah.
But
I
I
used
just
to
drop
love
in to show support and hey or whatever and then go
Pennywise.
about your business. But if I seen it, it's no need for me to sit through something that I just finished seeing. No. No.
Mm.
That's a waste of time, life span, and that's what I mean by you got to start thinking about people who do that, and then you get the people who turn
Mhm.
around and curse your ass out. Really? After I'm sitting here supporting you, listen to shit that I don't just watch. See, that's why you got to really give credit because I'm sure everybody in here watching something or another. Now, some of the recaps I appreciate because I don't be seeing
Right.
everything.
Right.
I
Right.
don't. So
I
I
agree.
do
Yeah.
appreciate those channels because
Yeah.
I don't be seeing all that stuff. Like Jay Wilson, I don't go over there. I don't
Yeah.
go over
Oh,
there like, peace and I don't watch them. So yeah, I appreciate
The recaps of
the
those. Yeah.
recaps because I don't know. I don't know
Mm.
what's going on. And my nosy ass do want to know. Sometimes.
but see, I like it when they even okay. Now, remember when Kimmy used to do that thing called the list?
Mhm. On Brianna's. Mm.
Yeah, now that was actually good. I would only tune in to hear the list because anyway, I just wanted to hear that. That it was comical, it was quick, it gave you a
Synopsis.
Reader's Digest version. Yeah, it boop 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 boop, and it's over. Yeah,
Mm.
and that I can deal with. And Hennywise, man, I used to love Hennywise. They ran Hennywise off pretty much. People wanted to start
Yeah.
striking.
I want.
Like you're using my content.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't argue with yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
and YouTube cameras used to do.
And I
She used to be
Yeah,
understand.
you see,
wise
she
too,
stopped. She
and
stopped and
yeah,
said,
and started
"Well,
doing clips.
let me just come live."
Right.
Yeah, I
And
think it
recap.
benefited her more
Yeah.
anyway.
It did. It really did.
She turned out to get way more views and support than she did,
Mhm.
doing those clips. And
Yeah.
look, it worked for her.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, you really
Yeah.
can't just be using people content. I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's
Right. But you
disrespectful.
all ask. And there's a lot of people who don't know. Had they just asked, there wouldn't be an issue. There's a lot of YouTube channel holders that I know that don't mind you using. They just want you
That's
to
right.
ask.
Yes.
If you do it, don't ask, they will strike you and they tell you.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Okay,
sometimes
then
they don't. But see, what happens is when you start doing all of those, people just start remaking those other channels clips. You get what I'm saying?
Clipping
Then
the
it gets
clips.
out of
They be copying
right
the
clips
copy.
for clip. Exactly. Your camera on, boo.
like and Crazy Leah used to do great ones. I love it. She only comes out maybe a couple of times a year. There's always one between Christmas and New Year's for the year's recap of YouTube. The Sims
You heard
cartoons
me,
that, that,
Kimberly?
that
You
she
want me to
does.
put you down?
You can't see nothing because I put it down on
Oh
the
no,
table.
I can't see nothing though.
Yeah.
No, we ain't
Okay.
see nothing. I didn't know if you knew it was
Yeah.
on.
I
Okay.
told you I couldn't get a picture to go up. I don't know why it's telling me to upload it in Safari because I don't know. I don't know. I have to figure that one out.
You can't.
You know, if you cut your camera off, cut the camera off, and something should show up.
It don't give me it's not even giving me an option for camera, it's saying video.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you see the microphone and then the
Yeah.
little camera
Yeah.
icon.
Yeah. No, I don't
Okay,
see a
click the
Yeah,
camera.
camera
click
icon.
the camera
It's not giving
thing.
me a camera option. It's giving me the microphone and video. It's not even giving me an option for a camera like it does on you on StreamYard. I don't know why. That is, I
Does
think.
it?
Then
It looked
video,
like a
click that.
video thing, but click it.
Right.
Let me see. Oh, I might be done came out. Let me see. No. Yeah, it doesn't. When I click on that little thing, it gives me the only option it gives me is front camera, back dual window wide camera, back
What?
ultra wide camera, and front camera. It doesn't give me.
It don't say enable camera.
It does not. And I even went to the settings and then just to see if I could upload my picture. And when I tried to
Mhm.
upload the picture, it wouldn't take any picture. So I don't know. I think it's because I'm on my phone for one, and I'm on my iPhone is for second. And I don't think StreamYard opened up in Safari. And for your phone, for it to actually function properly, it needs to be in Safari, and I think it's in the browser as opposed to being in Safari, which is prone to. That's the ideal. Um, uh,
Well, for
yeah,
Apple, yeah, that's their
yeah,
browser for Apple. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So then it might have different functions or something.
right, exactly.
Oh God, these computer stuff is just
Yeah.
it's a
Whew.
headache.
Yeah, but
But
I'm
yeah,
okay. I'm okay.
okay.
Even if the camera come on, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm juicy.
Yeah. No, you don't see nothing though. No, I know.
I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci.
But I enjoy everybody. I just think that subbies. I don't know. I do know some subbies deserved. Nobody deserve anything, but some of these subbies be cutting up and
Yeah.
getting cussed out and stuff. But I think those clip for clips. I think that's where it goes wrong. Like they people start clipping from the clip channels,
Right. Right.
and then before you know it, you cause a whole lot of issue because now people are using it to
You're
disrespect you.
right.
So
Right.
that's what
Mm.
that was the problem become. Yeah, they ask, but then when, you know, and then that'll be a problem because then when somebody go to
Get
strike, all of y'all getting it
mm,
Mm.
unless they pay attention
right.
and weed through. But some people, if you upset, you mad, you just hit that button. And
Mm,
then, before you know it, everybody get hit.
get a strike.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of, and then that's the problem why I don't use nobody content
And then you got
because
people who you can't trust because they will tell you, yeah, girl, you can use it, and then
And then when they
mandate
get mad,
and they strike you.
but what I'm trying to say is they not even trying to strike you. But
yeah.
if you had a video from back then, you know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
that content creator probably done forgot or don't even know because you're so busy just using their stuff. So if they
Yeah.
hit the button and you decide to get, that's why you should ask.
Right.
Because then that will put in that content creator mind like, oh wait, didn't she ask me to use it? Well, I can't strike this. But if they don't know you just using their stuff and they go hit that strike button, you gonna get it too. And you can't say that's personal. You should have asked them.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because how they know you
Because it is personal. You should have asked me to use my content.
right. So it's not like they meant to hit you, but how they know you used it.
Right. It's just safer. It's
It's
just safer
safer
and
to
wiser
use
not
your
to
own
use.
stuff and
Right.
use a notepad in your damn memory, a pencil and a pad in your memory. That's, I mean, that's what news reporters and stuff gonna do. I mean, because you don't want nobody claiming your content.
Yeah, and I think too, a lot of what I've noticed, a lot of the larger channels do, they acknowledge the person that they're getting the information. They'll put
Yes,
it down in their description box that
yes,
this information came from this source. They source it,
Right.
and
Site
that's the
absolutely.
source.
smart way. Site source, and
That's
that's the
right.
why that's the business way of doing it.
That's how you should, so they can get credit.
Credit. Mm-hmm.
So the people can click on, you know, and go to their channel.
Right.
It's all about a business purposes. We supposed to be all on here as business partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how you should, whether it's the enemy or not. This is a business. You
Right.
got to act like so. And then it
Yep.
wouldn't be cause all of this chaos
Yeah.
about just don't
About the
use
strike,
it.
and that's why I really respect Ron Q the way she does her, especially now with her doing the politics. She always cites and puts in her description where she's pulling her information from, and I respect her for that because she's still providing information from other sources, but she's also acknowledging her sources too.
Mm-hmm.
You and
And
as you should.
mhm.
You
Yes,
definitely should
yes.
get, and that's just like if I see a recipe, I'm always shouting if I'm using somebody else's, even if I switched
Right.
it up.
Right.
I still like to say, "Hey, I saw this on so and so," you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
and even with the craft pieces.
Yeah.
I see it. I saw the link and look, I saw this is where I got it from. Let these people get, I mean, it's only
But
respect.
and it's not disrespectful. It's legally binding. It's just like if you were in college. When you're in college, you can't be plagiarizing. Now they got all these
Oh
different apps and
Lord,
stuff, and
dude.
AIs they can pinpoint exactly where those sources come from. If you don't acknowledge them, and you put it in
Mhm.
your paper or you put it, on whatever format you're using, it'll pick it
Mhm.
right up. Hmm.
Now, only thing I don't like about that, like one of the professors, right? Like my daughter, she gonna kill me for talking about this, but anyway, he tried to accuse her of using what's that? What they call it?
AI.
AI.
GPT, whatever. No, AI, yeah.
Hmm.
And so I tried to give her two folds to it. I said, see, that's why you should never have step at anything that you do because he don't see the worth in you. Then when you really said, you know what, let me stop half stepping and let me put my all into it, he looked at you like you cheated.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And he couldn't pull up anything. He couldn't show no proof. She had to take that to the higher up.
Oh,
Oh,
Professor
really?
damn.
was like, "Mom, I can't believe." I said, "Well, that's why you don't. You're not. Listen, you supposed to do your work. Don't be lazy."
Hmm.
So that's what you get.
Yeah. So now she set a precedent with him. He did.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. And he didn't see the worth, which because she's smart as hell. Okay, they both are. So it was. I said, you caused that. If
Mhm.
you want to give a little, then and give shitty papers, and then now that you trying to pull up and like, you know what? Even though she wasn't getting low grades on it,
Mhm.
but it just didn't sound. She was like, "How you gonna tell me I didn't write?"
Yeah.
Well, that's what
It's,
you've been given.
Mhm. And like I said, they have an app, especially at the college level. They have the professors have where they can pull,
Oh yes,
yeah,
they do,
where they can pull and see if that information was printed somewhere else.
and
I
that's
can't
why
remember
I
what it's
told
called.
her to ask. I said, challenge him.
Mhm.
You got to challenge him. I
Mhm.
said, but now this is a lesson to you. Don't have
Right.
step. You ain't
Right.
supposed you this ain't no game. This is your, you know, you show yeah, you gotta show what you worth.
yeah.
Mhm.
And you
Let
got to
me
show
tell
your
you this.
abilities. That's what school is about. This ain't no kindergarten. This is college. Like what are you talking about? And if that's all you gonna give him is his look, and then now you blew his mind, to like, wait, what?
Mhm.
He like, this is not you, but so I said challenge him. So that's what she did, and she had to. He couldn't pull up nothing. The
Mm,
school was, and
right.
then I said, you can't. I said, so that's the only tricky stuff, though. You gotta have proof. You can't just be
Right.
saying that these
Using
kids, and she
someone,
was
yeah,
hurt. I
yeah.
said, but you can't be mad at him. You gotta be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
You can't just go through life. That's like anything in life. Your job, you need to take it seriously. I'm not saying get taken advantage of, but this is a this is a microscope of your life while you're in school showing what you can do, right?
Hmm.
So you got to give it your all or stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that. She was pissed. I shouldn't have to go through all of this. I'm like, hey, he just was going by. He don't know you.
Yeah. And I don't know, but I know my mother and my parents always used to tell me, you have to be 10 times better than especially your white counterparts. You
Hmm.
can't do half stepping. You have to be better than always, because they're going to
Hmm.
always look for reasons not to compliment you, hire you, give you the proper grade, or whatever the situation is. So you always have to put your best foot forward and always strive to do 10 times better than particularly the Caucasian people. That's how I
Yeah.
was raised.
And the truth of the matter is, you got it. You
Mm,
got what it takes. It's not like you're doing extra
right.
work. You're just trying to shortcuts.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just saying, so it's not like you don't have what
You don't
it
have the
takes.
capability. Right.
You got it. You're just looking for a
Uh,
shortcut.
mm-hmm.
And that's not the recipe of work smarter, not harder. That's
Mm,
not what that means, shortcuts.
right.
You cheating yourself.
Exactly.
So that's not what that means. I said, so you get it confused. And she said, and she was like, I like listening to you when you're talking online, then you're talking to me. I said, don't switch the
Oh.
fucking subject.
Oh.
You see how these kids play mind games? I can learn from you best when I'm listening to you on online and not in person.
Oh my God.
What?
Girl, oh
I
Jill.
said, you know what? I said, no, you just don't. I could talk to you like this because not only because I'm your mother, because I really do care,
Right.
and I don't, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat stuff with anybody, but I want you to hear me for real. Like
Right.
I'm not going to smile when I'm talking about something serious to you, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to sound roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't care about anybody else, but you're my child. I'm
Exactly.
serious.
Right.
So I'm speaking in this tone so you don't mistaken what I'm trying to say to you. Like
Right.
this is not I'm not suggest I am suggesting, but I'm kind of being firm with it. Like this is what it is.
Right.
You got to, or you
That's
gonna
right.
lose. You know
Mm.
what I mean? I gotta talk to you like this. I can't sit here joking around because I've done that. And you know what? I know how you work, and I know how you work.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
see, then you take it lightly and don't produce what you need to produce.
Right.
Because then it's like, shoot, I'm just gonna. No, I'm serious. I'm speaking to you in a firm voice. Know that you need to do this in order to succeed. And I'm speaking firm because I'm not always gonna be here. So don't
Mm-hmm.
nobody owe you shit, and ain't nobody gonna sit here and talk to you like this ever
Right.
because they don't
Right.
give a fuck.
That's
Mm-hmm.
girl, yeah.
Okay? So that's why you got to know the difference from somebody who really care about you and who just blowing smoke up your ass. That's what I'm
Yep.
Right.
saying. So
Mm.
that way when you get in these relationships, these friendships, these things, if no one's speaking to you as at the seriousness as this, then they just skate in ice and they probably really don't care.
Mm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you have to listen to the tone of somebody who really cares. I'm not yelling at you. I just speak firm. But
Mm.
sometimes, I speak in high speech because you guys take everything as, You know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but the good part about it, don't it's really funny when you hear them come back years later. Because I've heard my son do this too. Is it come back and they reiterate what you done have told
Exactly.
them, and I was like, you be thinking, oh, they ain't listening. Oh, but oh, I hear it back
Oh,
coming back
Oh
10 years
yeah.
later, and I was like,
they
okay,
listen.
you was paying attention, even though you was acting like you didn't hear me. What I now,
Oh yes. Oh yes. And see, that's how I've learned to just sit and be quiet now throughout
mm,
their growing years and don't say nothing, which makes them even more angrier.
mm,
It's kind of like, well, you ain't set no. You grown, right? Okay.
mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an on and off switch.
Yeah.
I don't know when to shut up and when to nah. If I'm going to tell it, I'm gonna tell it. If I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. It's not when it's convenient when you want to listen. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's what
exactly.
that
I
is. It's
agree.
kind of because it's convenient.
Or only
Mm-hmm.
tell you just the parts you want to hear.
Want to hear? Yeah,
Nah, we ain't playing them games. So you know what I'm gonna do? Shut the fuck up and sit here because you grown, right?
yeah.
Okay,
That's where
so
I'm at with it now too. You grown now. With it, I done taught you everything you need to know,
that's
and
right.
all you
Use
don't
it.
know, you gonna figure it out, or you gonna fall, or you gonna keep doing it until you get it right. You
And
know.
they know. They
Mm-hmm.
do. They do know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to be in the get in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And if you harbor and hover over them, they're never going to get there
Right.
to activate. So that's why, I said, no, I'm not trying to play tough love. I'm just saying, if I keep preventing, when the hell is something going to activate? You're not going to know when to use it.
Right.
So I got to step back so you know when to use it and could feel the trigger so it can come to your memory. You can pop all that shit you want to about I'm grown, I'm tired, you always you saying all of that, and then when it comes to fruition because you don't want to listen,
Mm-hmm.
then it's kind of like, oh, okay, what she said to do? I know because I was there. The
Yeah.
hell? I was one of those hard headed ones.
Yeah.
I'm
And it's
sick of
cool.
her on my back and all
You
that.
hear,
And when that shit
yeah,
came to,
you
to
hear your
face to
mother and
face,
father's voice
I
coming.
heard them loud as hell. All right, activate, bitch.
Yep. Yep. What's
What?
the first
What
thing
you
you
gonna
do?
do? What
Yep.
you gonna do? What you gonna do? And that stuff coming like a flood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, you don't panic. You look, see, you should have fucking listened. And I had to laugh after the storm. Like, see, you went through all that bullshit because
Mm-hmm.
you ain't want to listen. You think everything is sweet. And so I was there before. So I do know certain things when to step back and just be quiet and watch. I ain't trying to make you sweat. I don't want you to get hurt. But sometimes you got to get skint the fuck up in
Mm-hmm.
order
Girl.
to know that it's reality. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you keep sugarcoating, yeah, I'll help you with the B&H. I'll pull out that kit. Yeah,
You up? Okay.
I'll help you, but you got to get your knees skint too.
Yeah.
Like, because this is real. And sometimes you got to lick your own wounds.
That's true.
I'm not going to come running every
Free
single
time.
time. You
Mm-hmm.
got to lick your own wounds. Do you got peroxide? Do you got...
Or do you want to keep putting alcohol in that wound?
Right, right. And
It's
I
your
love it.
choice. It's
It's
your
your
choice.
choice. You won't keep. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna heal. Ain't you tired of looking at that scab?
Damn.
So it's a lot. I just I don't know. I'm just not one of those moms that um I love my children and all, and I love them to death, but I'm just not one of those who are going to, you know, hold your hand through every single thing. I
Mm.
can't. You
Mm-hmm.
know why? Because I know what that felt like. I was a spoiled fucking brat. And I blame my parents,
Mm.
And
Look at
then when they waited too late,
that.
they waited too late. Don't you should have been saying no.
Listen,
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? No,
listen. Look at this, Kimberly.
Oh
no,
my
but it's
God.
true.
How
It's true.
you
You shouldn't be sport. No, I don't hold. No, sometime you gonna have to feel it, cause I ain't know it hurt like that. Shit. I was like, what the hell is this?
I think it depends on the child's personality because I was spoiled too. I'm an only child, so I couldn't help but be spoiled,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah,
But at the same time, I wasn't a type the child that always to get into trouble either. You could whip me once or tell me something. My dad stopped speaking to me, child, one time for almost 3 weeks because I told him I don't want you to be my daddy no more. And baby, he stopped talking to
yeah.
me. And I was a daddy's girl, and he just stopped communicating altogether,
Mm.
and that hurt my feelings more
Oh
than a
yeah,
whipping would have hurted it. So so that's what I said about the child's personality plays a big part in it too.
it does.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
spoil you in a way where I just got everything what I wanted. I got away with a lot of stuff, but not all the time. But I
Mm,
wasn't a bad. I don't think I started getting hard headed until like my parents split. That tore
mm,
me up.
right.
And so of course I'm being rebellious. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And
Right.
it was just and that was my rough patch.
Hmm.
But other than that, and they still spoil me, but I'm just saying, even as I got older, I wish that I would have knew a lot of things
Right. Well,
and
so you
not
saying
been
they didn't just spoil you, but they sheltered you from.
exactly.
Okay. Mm.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and at the
So
time there probably was things that you didn't need to know at that time.
I don't see it that way, and not when I became an adult. You know what I'm saying? There are
Okay.
certain things that I did need it as a tool.
Right.
Those
Right.
are things, certain tools you need to be successful.
Right.
And
Right.
so that you won't have to struggle with certain things and
Mm-hmm.
knowledge of and mistakes because you can't do that. That's why but I get it. I can't be mad because that's how the elders were back then.
You
And
You
you have
don't need
to
to
realize
know this, but
they
that hurts.
they learn. Parenting is the hardest job
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
world. It's actually the hardest job in the world.
It
And
is.
the thing, you don't get a manual, you don't get a book to tell you
Mhm.
the right way and the wrong way to do
Yeah.
it. You pretty much people do it based on how they were raised. And a lot of times
Hmm.
they were raised probably with the limited
Strict.
amount of
Hmm.
information. And so
Hmm.
that pattern keeps continuing on.
Yeah.
So
And so, I try, to do things a little differently, but
right.
still firmly as well. Cause see, my parents, I mean, they taught me well. Like,
Mm,
I wasn't never about, and I'm still not today. Like, I'm not into all that
mm,
company in my house and
right. Right.
doing all of this and borrowing and doing
Oh,
no, 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 no. So I mean, they always made sure that I knew home come first before anything else.
that's
Mm,
I
right.
mean, so I do know the survival kit, but what I'm saying is sometimes you got to let them fall
yeah, that's true. I
because when
agree.
I wouldn't know, and then because then they don't know how to deal with it. You know
Mm,
how many some people are so suicidal
mm,
because these things they
mm-hmm.
don't know. It's hard.
It's the end of the
I'd
world.
rather you
Yeah.
experience certain things at a younger age than you get in your 30s
Yeah, something
Mm,
and
is
40s.
dramatic to them or traumatic because they've never experienced this before and they feel like it's the end of the world. No, you don't go jump off the bridge because you lost your job. You go and you apply for some more. So what you do is get your ass down there to the unemployment office, apply for unemployment, and then start looking for work. That's what you do. You don't
And
say,
this is it, but that's what I mean though.
yeah,
Just read my book.
but you
Some
got to
people
instill that in them. You got to
are
teach them that.
I didn't know what that was like, not having. like
Uh,
or doing, and that's this. Listen, that was devastating for me when God humbled me.
Mm,
You that shit was triggering. You hear
mm,
me?
mm,
When I went through that, that was some stuff. Like I ain't want to go no like that, and it was stupid stuff though. You
mm.
know, nobody is that special. You listen. How
but
you
while
sitting
you're
here
in
pouting because
it,
you don't have an outfit for every day of the motherfucking month? Is you crazy?
okay,
Like it was stuff that was stupid.
yeah,
It was childish. Like, oh, because I didn't have like you could have fun with the most little with $2 in your pocket if you really want to just do something. Like you
mm,
don't always have to have is what I'm saying. I
Mm,
didn't know what that felt like not to have.
and
And
mm,
see,
then when that shit when it did
a need
happen,
and a want. There's a difference between a need and a want. So so when you say being without, it's not like, well, you went without the necessities of daily life. You just didn't have what
exactly.
you
I
want.
didn't want to have, I didn't have what I was used
used
to,
to.
and
Hmm.
that's it. And so, and me being stubborn, hey, T, you back? Me being stubborn and don't because I don't want nobody in my motherfucking business. I ain't asking my mama daddy because I'm not gonna let y'all know that I don't have it and I ain't gonna ask you for it. So of course that was my fault. But what I'm saying is when you're used to living a certain way, you it's hard. And then when they told me no,
Hmm.
child, you would have punched me in my face. If you would have hurt me. I was like, what? I just felt like the world was coming to the fucking end.
And a lot of that's just maturity. You know, your
Yeah,
maturity level. You wasn't much very mature at that point. That's all that was.
Yeah,
yeah,
but that
and
was a
you have to know.
reality check. I bet you I
Yeah,
checked it. My first time, that first time, no, I bet you I ain't never had to make sure I never had to ask again. And if I did, I wasn't. And so it made you build up differently because that was a crazy feeling.
Mm,
And I don't never want my kids to feel so. I move differently with mine.
hmm
I
And
ain't
you
want
should.
them feeling like that. Like
hmm,
you owe them something. They don't owe you a motherfucking thing.
And I mean that's what I was saying, that you do better. Each generation should do better. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand about people staying on welfare three,
Hey,
4, 5
Shelly.
generations. But
Yeah.
you should strive to do better. You
How
shouldn't
you
stay in the
comfortable
same
with
place.
how are they surviving? I want to know.
Well,
Somebody got to do I
they that back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, government assistance was very, it was, especially during the Democratic years. That's what they strive on, trying to help people with a lot of um social programs and things like that. And people get addicted
yeah.
to that. Get, not saying addicted in the word actual addiction, but it becomes a pattern of behavior.
hmm.
And
But see, they
so
do at one time during that time, though, they offered so much, and believe
right.
it or not, they offer even much more now because you can't have
Especially in New York
it is
City.
a lifestyle. It's not a way of life. This is supposed to be a temporary
Yeah, a
thing
stepping
to
stone.
help
A
you.
stepping
Yeah,
stone.
it's a
Stepping
stepping
stone.
stone. So what
Exactly.
we're gonna do is we're gonna feed you and we're gonna give you this check and we're gonna help put a roof over your head. And in the
Mhm.
meantime, you need to go to
For the
these
school.
classes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Go to school, get your stuff because by the time you get your stuff, you will be able to be self-sufficient.
Fishing.
Now
Exactly.
that's what it's for. It's not for being you third generation welfare.
Hmm.
That's crazy. And I'm saying, how do you, especially New York City, okay?
I think it's
You
all the urban cities. It's not just New York. I believe it's all urban cities because I'm from
because
Chicago,
you
But
can't
and we
New
had a
come
York
lot.
the
is a
stuff you could
different.
get in New
Yeah,
York City, you damn sure can't get in no goddamn Pennsylvania.
I'm
Mm.
telling you.
Okay? You can't go down to Ohio or big
I think
like you can't get that. They ain't paying your damn rent. Them people ain't paying
But I
your
mean, they
rent.
will do everything, but it's meant for you to move it. There's no reason why, if you are on all of the systems, in the public assistance things in the state of New York, there is absolutely no reason to fail. I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, that's set up for failure. That's set to set you up to never get out." That's not true. You have to do what you need to do.
yeah, you have to be
You're not
motivated.
supposed to. Yeah,
You gotta
don't sit on
motivate
your ass.
yourself to get the part is
It's
to do
discipline.
you
Get
gonna
your ass
have to
up.
work hard. Yes, it is. Because when I did get Section 8, baby, I couldn't stay. Listen, first of all, it's a setup for how I feel, and I say that because you got to think plausible. Just because you're on Section 8, you can't be picking out these lavish fucking places that you know cost thousands of dollars because you got to get off. See, they
Mm-hmm.
don't look at it like that. So every time I got a raise, and now you stuck with this high ass rent, right? Which you can't afford. They don't care, right? So people don't want to get out. Girl, I said, y'all can have this. I don't want that. Because you
Mm-hmm.
put in places, like you putting people in these places that you know they can't afford by themselves.
But see that
Even
that
if and because you're working,
person,
yes, but I'm just
yeah.
saying, without it, they can't afford this by themselves. So you put, and then how can you, because the way it works is
See,
you
that's
can't
why they
make,
have financial literacy classes too that they offer. All this stuff is for free, but nobody really. Well,
Take
there's
the
a lot.
advantage of it. Take
yeah,
advantage.
they taking advantage, yes.
Right.
So, but
That
what I mean is that it's hard because it's kind of like you put them in this place. That's why when you're looking for these places, it's hard to find decent places with these vouchers. Okay, unless and then when you do found a decent place with them, they are they cost money. So what I'm saying is if you starting out and you're working, and I was working,
hmm
But you couldn't afford it on your income.
you
It's
would
the
I
same without
wouldn't
the.
be able to afford that on my income. So now when it's time for a raise, listen, they $1 is like chopping off hundreds of dollars. If you get where I'm going with
yeah.
it. So
Yeah,
I
every
get
Absolutely.
time
a
you got a
dollar
raise.
raise, you dropping supporting my rent by hundreds of dollars, whereas the rent is already too high. You
Right.
get where I'm going?
Yeah, I
So it's
understand what you're
kind of
saying.
like you can't even catch up.
But this is the thing, Jill. Too is what I think. Just read my book is and myself is trying to say is that
Mhm.
those are supposed to be stepping stones. They're not supposed to be
Yes.
permanent. And while you're on whatever Medicaid, food stamps, Section 8, whatever the program is, you're supposed to use it to while you're on those programs, not
Use
to
it to
just get
your
a
advantage.
trade, but to, if you can get you a degree in an area that is economically paying like decent money for the so that you can maintain that lifestyle. And most people don't. They go and get a certificate in this. They don't, or they don't go to school at all. And so
You just have to be prepared to
yeah, you
pay
need to.
that money is what I'm trying to say. Like
Or to get
you
ready to move because they
you
will
gonna
get
have to get
you.
ready to move as so of my like I don't
Right.
want Section 8 no more. I don't give a fuck about that. That's not about to hold me down like that because that's not preparing me because
Right.
it's not preparing me for anything. If anything, that's gonna put me in the hole. I'm gonna be so you got to be ready to move,
Yeah.
like you said. That's not so. Even while you're going to look for these places to stay, think about it economically. But
Luckily,
when
right.
you're in, but I get it when you're in a hard rock and you got to move, you ain't got a choice. So
Mhm.
that's what I did. I was like, I'm out. I'm ready to move. I'm not about to pay, and it's not
Right.
even worth it. Like that,
Yeah.
I'm not paying no $2,000. Are you crazy? To
Right.
live
You
it?
take the
No.
money and put it somewhere else. Yeah.
Right. So I knew once I did that, it wasn't going to be long.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mhm.
got to know when to go. Because I'm like, okay, I'm in a position. You got to take what you got to take, but you can't lean on stuff. That's not, and that's what I mean by some people, some of the programs, it doesn't, especially if you, but you got to make it to work the way you work. I mean, what works for you, though? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. You have to make it work for your benefit, and
At that time.
so that you can elevate. And
But I'm
that's the
not going downgrade
right,
to
right.
Yeah.
stay on it. That shit great. So
No.
that's what messes people up
Mm-hmm.
because that's where the mindset kick in. I wish I would downgrade the key. No, it sound good,
No,
but then
shit.
what?
Not
But
to
then
me.
what you gonna do? No, what I'm saying is it sound good to not having to take a whole check. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To pay your bills when you got somebody kicking out 1,000 and something dollars, and all you could pay is all you paying is $200. It sound good, but when do you elevate?
Yeah.
I like too much
You
stuff.
can't maintain
Ain't
that.
you can't make listen, yeah, it is a break. It is something good. But you got to be wanting more.
Yeah.
I like to travel. I love to eat. Okay. I like club like no. That's why I mean that sometimes those things they are setback. And they made it for a reason. To be
Well,
to be real about it. We know that. Because there are people who I know people are generational, like you said,
but that's
welfare
again,
generation.
that's contribute. That's their mindset.
That's
That's
Hmm.
okay.
that individual's mindset, because there are people that and I know people personally too that have got on Section 8, had a child, got on food stamps, got the Medicaid, got the child care, all of those things for the 4 years they were in college, and then when they came out of college, they were ready to get their RN degree or whatever
Hmm.
degree, and then they could let it go because they could afford that lifestyle that they had already achieved, what the government was already providing for them and more. And that's
They
where people
won't
make the
take that.
mistake at. They don't put invest in themselves while they're being invested in.
Exactly.
There you
You gotta be prepped. It's
Yeah,
not. It's temporary. You can't go into it
right.
with a one trick mindset. And some people like that. Like you
But you know
said.
what they getting ready to find out now,
Oh
because
yeah.
Trump ain't playing. Okay, he cutting off a lot of stuff, and not only for people that's on welfare, but they cutting off stuff that's for people,
I know the
elderly people.
elderly.
They're
That's
cutting
what
all
I
their
feel
benefits,
bad
and it's
for.
getting ready to affect, the healthcare system, the
Mm,
insurance
mm,
system,
mm.
all these different, systems and stuff is going to be affected by it. And so, it's time to buckle up, Buttercup.
That's what I said. Yeah, I said it's time to get right. It's
Mm.
time to
Did
get
that
right.
leave?
Room
Can y'all still hear
shaker.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Um,
Hey,
You
room
can
check.
hear me.
can y'all still hear me?
I can
Yeah.
hear you, Kimberly.
I don't hear y'all. My phone rang. If y'all can still hear me, I'm gonna leave and come back in because I can't
Okay,
hear y'all. My
I can
phone
hear
rang.
you. Okay.
I'll be back.
All right, Kim. Yeah, so it's a lot it's about to get serious out in this mode.
About
Okay.
shit.
It's about to get serious. It's about to get serious and real out here. Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
Mm.
we can hear you. We
yeah,
you
I
couldn't
couldn't hear
hear
y'all
us.
though. My phone rang. I couldn't hear y'all though.
Yeah, it's about to get real. Okay.
It sure
And
is.
and 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 I sure ain't got time, baby, to be listen, we gonna stop investing in foolishness. I know that much.
You ain't gonna have no other choice. you
Cause you got a
ain't gonna have
lot of
you ain't gonna have no other choice if you can't get food stamps and you're not getting cash assistance and you're not getting housing and you're not getting all those things. What are you gonna do?
oh, they really gonna be on here going bananas.
Child, but people, even the people that have money or that work and have a few ends to put together are not going to be giving it like that because they got to look out for their own. have a cushion for themselves. You know what I mean?
Child, these people act like they sell they souls on here for attention. Child, I don't know. Child, they act like listen, you better be saving it, baby. All I'm saying is it's some hard times. You see me over here with my little budget binders.
Me
Shit.
too. I have a.
I'm
Right?
Me too, honey. I'm
child. It's time to tighten up and think of ways and showing each other ways of making profit and extra revenue. Shit, that's what I'm looking into. Where it's not going to cost me, you know, an arm and a leg to start. We lost
Well,
Kimberly.
that brings me to this, Miss Jill.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you watch that video after the lady climbed the tree and saw the bone?
No, if you keep don't
That okay,
no.
check this out. Everything that she used cost her nothing, and she turned out an absolutely beautiful
I
project.
ain't climbing no trees.
No, I tell you, if you see the work that that woman did in one day, I wish I would tell. Ooh, it makes me feel like a slug. Like, oh, I don't do shit all day compared to what this woman did. She woke up, climbed a tree.
Right, it was free.
Like,
I'm talking about stuff that's logical for me. I know I ain't climbing no damn trees. So I ain't about to even look at
just
that. And
watch
I don't
the
want to see
process.
no
Put it on.
bones.
Put it on 175, 1.75, 75. Oh my God, you got to see all the work this lady did, but none of it cost her anything. Okay, she got the bark from the trees. She got
But what that got to do with us getting some revenue?
well, just showing how you can take nothing and make something out of it.
Oh
So
well.
everything that
We
she
can learn that from you. You be showing us some stuff. Girl, you pull out your little box, girl. You laughing. You be taking stuff out of the house and voila. Like, come on. Make that make sense. Serious. And that makes us think.
well, see, and I like that, and thank you. But yes, I like that. But she says, right? Well, well, why not? It's
Cause they got bones. They throwing girl. I ain't watching. Look, but you
Jill.
showing us a lot. You show us how you things you think you don't, reusable. Things that's
Mhm,
actually in your own home.
mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to learn that. Because I waste so much stuff and
Yeah,
things you don't even think about that you can reuse or use again. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So I'm starting to watch like videos like that too. I'm looking at stuff with people using cardboards.
yeah. Don't do
And
you see the stuff that's being done?
yes,
Girl,
using cardboard boxes. I'm like, shit, that's free. I
right?
mean, you already ordered the stuff. It ain't free, but still, you got
But
tons
it's
of
the box.
cardboard.
Yeah,
It's just
something
a
you wouldn't
box.
normally
Your
throw away.
trash. Your
Hmm.
trash into treasure. So
That exactly.
that's okay, boo.
Yeah,
That's okay.
exactly.
Boo. It's time for me to get my ass off here. My mama probably like, hello, I'm gonna order my stuff.
Okay. Well, I am gonna go ahead and don't forget to check it clears for that fan. And
That's what I'm about to. Well, no. Well, she probably gonna have me order it online now. So I got clears pulled up though. I didn't know that that you could order online.
I didn't know either, but I assumed that's why I said go there. I assumed.
Oh, they ain't. I don't like these. I don't know. I gotta log in. Yeah, they online. So I am. If she give me a chance, or maybe me and my daughters will go to the mall tomorrow. To go check because I want to go to the store, but I know the hat. I don't know where to go for a hat. Well, Clears be having hats too, right?
Not that I recall. It's been
Oh
a
no, I
long
know
time.
they got a lot. It's been a minute that I've been in there. I know they got a little jury. I know they started getting more and more stuff, but I'm gonna check it out. But I'm gonna check out Clears online. I got this pulled up, and then but I want to get her fin from the. I might can't do the trick now.
Girl, you'll work it out.
I will. But thank you. Are you going to come on and do your bench?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Because I got to finish it anyway I wanted to. So yeah, I sure will. And if you want to finish up something, come on
Yeah,
over.
right. You said you was going to go live the other day. And I
Yes.
ain't seen
What
no
did I
just
do?
read my book.
I
I was gonna
was.
keep looking and looking. I said, this,
Yeah, you know what it was? Yeah, because I did go on and it told me.
thanks
So
for coming up, Kimberly. What you said?
yeah, I went and it showed me that I only had to I had to wait 24 hours. So then after the 24 hours, I did say, okay, I'm gonna be on, and then I never did because I was trying to do it from my backup page.
Oh, that's what I was saying. That's
Yeah.
what I kept looking for because I know we had it and I couldn't find your backup page for
Okay.
nothing. So that's why I kept looking to see if you posted on your wall, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah. That's me. But
This
yeah.
was a great conversation, though. We did. We talked about a little bit of everything. And I hope people ain't in their fifis, but if you is,
I doubt
it's
it.
okay. I
Yeah.
hope not. Because it,
But
it was just, just enlightenment and, being honest as a
mhm.
subby in the CC. So, but if he is, oh well. And I guess I'll see you around these streets. Now, if you come on, let me know. See, I'm trying to think of what I
Okay.
could come on to do, but let me know. I'll come over anyway, even if I'm not grafting. I'll come over
Okay.
and kick it.
Thank you. All right then. So I will see you around in a little while.
All right. Thank you. Just read my book.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Shout out to Foot Soldier. I know I kept kicking you off, but thank you for coming up here, Foot Soldier. Thank you, Kimberly, for coming through. Just read my book. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for stopping through. I'm leaving now, Linda B. I know. My mama done call. I done told I'm going to call her back. I know she talking under her breath right now. Like, girl, you still ain't got me. But anywho, it was a great conversation. We did. We was really, really we always talk about some good things, life cycle things. So thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the mod gate. No, not the mod gate, but thanks for accepting the mod stick. I just want to make sure you don't disappear anymore, Kimberly, aka minding my business. And thank y'all for all stopping through. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, I gotta get the feeling to be. I know she telling me off. Stay sucker free, y'all. Until the next time.